Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Get that out of there. Hello, everybody. Before I bring my co-host in, do me a big favor and hit that like button, share, and subscribe to this channel if you are new here. We're about to get into Project Runway Season 22. And I'm going to give you a good nasty recap and review today with one of my bestest friends in the whole entire world. But you got to do those things. Hi, Mamu. Are you trying to come up here already? Okay, what a day I've had. We need to talk about this episode. The best that we can do with the amount of people who were on said episode, the gag of 6 people out of 22 being eliminated. And I feel a couple of folks are having a lot to say and everybody's looking for a little bit of that 1-2 camera time screen boo. So yeah, we're going to really talk about it today. But before I do that, let me go ahead and bring in my co-host. It's one of my favorite days, and you should know them. You see what I did there, Bleeker? I know that was puss, right? Okay, check it out. They're in the fashion industry, and so this opinion does matter. Catch it, if you will. Not the clinic catch, but, you know, like you and your dad, if he was in your life and you're playing catch. It's Bleeker. You're on mute. Yes.
No. Oh my God. Hi, everybody. I missed everybody.
Matty-Rants. You did a Matty-Rants. You came in on that mute. Oh, don't knock everything down, Matty.
Listen, y'all are lucky that I got enough clothes up on the rack to look like I live here. Okay.
Listen, but before I do that, Bleeker, I'm going to be real with you. I got you on camera now. You know, it's been like just a couple of months since the last I saw you. I see it. I see
what?
you.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I see it. Like I am noticing, and I'm like, oh,
I know. Like it's really in my face.
It really is in your face. For I'm like, that's when you came out and said, oh, okay, I see it.
That's 110 pounds down, y'all. 110 pounds down, y'all. 110 pounds down, y'all. So it's taking time, but we got there. We getting there.
Fitness journeys. On our fitness journeys. Stop messing.
Mine's under the bed. Here, I have this. Wait. Come here.
Hold on. Let's our cats and our animals have to be. Let's meet them. Do. Wait, Mita, get out of Mama's bowl. Don't eat his food, baby. Okay, listen. Congratulations, Bleeker. No, for real. I want us. I can see it. Go on.
I know. I'm like, how am I in a large right now? I'm large.
You're talking to the guy who used to go from medium and now I'm wearing extra smalls and smalls. So like, yeah. Totally.
Y'all hear him bragging? I say I'm not in a large. He got, I'm my extra small.
No, but you should brag.
You so good.
You should brag, goddamn it. I've known you for really years. That's why I'm like,
bad. I know. Like, guys, for reference, because none of you really, I got thyroid cancer when I was in my 20s, and I gained like 200 pounds from that, and I'm finally in a place medically where I'm able to lose weight. So it's not about me wanting to be thin or anything like that. It's all about me having to deal with my health stuff because I did have cancer. So when y'all are hearing this stuff, don't beat yourselves up. Your body type is your body type. Just so we're aware and we lay that out.
Mm-hmm. And you fought for that too, by the way. I was got to hear a lot of that journey and that process. The many times we'd get on the phone and speak for 2 to 3 hours,
crying.
Because if we get on the phone, it's a 2 to 3 hour conversation, and we were supposed to have hung up about 15 times.
How come we've reached that age where it's like, you know, when parents don't know how to hang up, and they're like, "Well, I'm gonna let you go." Okay, so did you hear what Kelly said the other day? Okay.
on that podcast that still has terrible lighting, even though it's a hoot. Yes, I did. I'm not lying. Okay, this is not a drag race conversation, even though Bleeker could always give their input, since they have been a part of that family too in the universe and the world. Actually, you can go to my Instagram and see a picture of me and Bleeker with Gigi Good. And that also
Baby
should show you
girl.
that should show you that journey that Bleeker's been on as well. Like you'll see. Like,
Shout out to Gigi, one of the only drag queens in this modern generation that's been able to cross over to the fashion industry successfully.
And low-key
with her own work.
Runway. Low-key could compete on Project Runway too. Hey, next season y'all need to hit that lady up.
But see, like some people don't need to because they have Jean-Paul Gaultier behind them.
Oh.
Anyways,
so we're gonna talk about Project Runway season 22, episode 1 today. I thought they were doing a double premiere to all those reality junkie, whatever social media accounts. Y'all a lie. Y'all are a lie. It was one episode. You're a lie.
Okay, I thought it was gonna be like an hour and a half. I prepped all this time to do it, and
me last night, and you remember we were talking about this. I was like, oh my god, it's 2 episodes. We gotta put it all together. Blah, blah. I gotta do All Stars 11. I woke up this morning. And Hulu, Disney Plus posts 2 episodes, but they're the same episode. They then removed the second episode because it was the same episode. I was like, what is happening here? But glad to see it was only 1 episode. Bleeker, I think you can agree with me on this one. Hate we're doing cliffhangers again.
Hey, so it's especially weird for this one because we know who's going home.
Mind you, we saw 3 of them leave. We saw 3 of them walk out the door immediately, and then all of a sudden, there's only 4 left.
All I gotta say is, fans of Drag Race, don't stick around.
I don't see them both staying. I just don't see it unless they pull a gag.
We'll get there. I
think they'll pull a gag. Something tells me. I feel in my heart one of the 2 is going to stay. If it's the 3, if we're going to put the designer in there, I think it's going to be the only one that gets destroyed. But yes, we'll get there. Also, Miss Universe, I was happy to see you, but I also was like, that's what you
want? Okay. Hi, girl. Hey.
Hi to our Filipino sister, but I was like, that's what you brought?
It was so bad.
I was like, it was like, and then, and that was it. And I said, okay. It was very sound effect kind of outfit. I was like, I don't know if I like all that. I don't know. See, that's the thing. It's her, it's the designer, it's Q and Plain that are the last 4 people we saw. And again, we'll get there. But I just think there's going to be something in my spirit says 2 out of the 4 are going to go and not 3 out of the 4 for television wise. But I also think somebody's there just to play. We'll get there.
I think they're going to get rid of 2 out of the 3.
Okay, I can see that.
And I think there's going to be one that has the pretty privilege to stay. Do you want? Are we on the same page? Are we on the same? Okay.
That's like the annoyance of last year's. Okay. Okay. Boom. We're here. All right. So we're gonna do our social medias now, and we're gonna go ahead and get to this episode. I'm gonna give you a warning ahead of time, y'all. I am not about to name all 22 people until we get to this runway.
It's true.
Like this was a little bit ridiculous in terms of you have all these people here, and we're learning about some of them as their outfits are going down, versus studying the garments that they brought to like see what the details are, check the hem, where is the fit, is it the crotch right? I was a little perturbed by this entire episode to the point to where they gave someone's backstory as the outfit was coming down to then just be eliminated immediately. You have 30 seconds of screen time is a gag.
We didn't even meet everybody in the room. We're meeting people while they're on the runway. That's too many people.
Real talk.
And last season we were talking about how there wasn't enough time. They didn't budget enough time in the amount of episodes. And now their resolution to this is 22 people.
And you see it's only 10 challenges. So I was like,
we're going to have a lot of double elimination.
We're going to have a lot of double, triple entendre, if you will.
Because the Joseph McCray, I just thought about this. The Joseph McCray thing blew up so fast and so heavy. What if it's a bunch of self-judging? What if it's all gonna be like, you know what I mean?
Okay, because again, we were all mad when Joseph went home because it was like, why are they getting to judge this? This is no all-star season. What's happening here? And then we get to Joseph coming back, and I'm talking about every confessional. I don't
You
like,
already
I don't
had
like,
your
I don't like, I don't
turn.
like, I don't like. Speaking of which, Elizabeth, you gonna get a lot of me, baby, because every confessional you had. I don't like, I hate, this is gross. The whole episode. I was like, God, please put that Mormon girl back on just so I can have my palate cleanser. Please put Chloe back on because I need
Okay, why are we asking for the Mormon girl? Like, really, truly.
Well, she's saved
we
now.
we want her to be safe.
She fled. She fled. I was like, yes, girl, get out. Get out. Okay, so let's get our social medias out the way and then get this show started. We're going to start with Bleeker first. They're going to let you know where you can find them, how you can support them, and do what you do. Bleeks.
Hi. I really just, my Instagram is such a like DOA place. The best way you're gonna find me is Twitter. It's gonna be itsbleekerxo. My Venmo is without the last X because my original Twitter got banned. So you can find me there. If I have other socials that I want to use, I'll post them there, but that's gonna be where you hear me yap the most.
And both of those things are in the description section of this video. Not the channel, but this video. So if you wanted to find Bleeker on Twitter, I highly would recommend it. I'm not calling it X. I'm a millennial.
I'm not going to. Because if it's going to dead name me, I'm going to dead name her.
Goodbye. Venmo is what? It's BleekerXO, right? Or is it Bleeker
Yep, it's by my name there. That's my Venmo.
Oh, okay. So what you see right there next to Bleeker's name on this screen, where it's BleekerXO, is their Venmo, just the same like that. And then for Twitter, it's XOXO, right? Or is it XO?
It's an added X on the
added end, X on the end of it. There we go. Yeah. I was highly suggest watching my favorite little seal girl here. That's from the photo on Twitter, by the way. Yeah, there's.
Oh my god, she's so perfect.
My favorite.
So perfect.
I love that you have an asshole by Ginger freaking picture. I love it so much.
Someone was told me the grass was much greater
on the other side.
But everyone.
And then she went and threw her voting rights away later.
It's gonna be that kind of show. It's gonna be that kind of show.
I'm sorry.
Okay. But yes, if you wanted to find Bleeker at any of those spaces or places and support them via Venmo, that's all available for you in the description of this video. And you will be seeing my moderator, Dane. What's up, friend? For sure. Post that throughout the chat today. I thank everybody for tuning in so far, who is here, who is queer. If you're not, thank you for being an ally. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for not being a dick today. And if you are a dick, gobble gobble. All right, so listen, you can find all my social medias in the about section of this YouTube channel. Just go ahead and click that Linktree link. It'll take you where you need to go, whether it is Twitter, whether it's Instagram. It's going to do what it needs to do. Bow, boom. I also do reactions on Patreon. My God, here we go. So Patreon.
Everybody sit down. He's going with that long list of things he does.
And you know I had to put it in my notes because that's just how much it is now. Because I'm like, Jesus, which is crazy because I woke up at 7 a.m. this morning and literally went to work, if you will. And I've been up since 7, cutting up and doing what I got to do. So as far as Patreon is concerned, if you want to join my Patreon, it is $3 a month. It's no longer $2. It's now $3. I had to raise up the base price because I'm covering almost 11 shows all within the month of July. All Stars 11 currently, Vampire Lestat currently, Drag Race France Season 4 currently, Canada's Drag Race All Stars currently, Project Runway currently, Drag Race Down Under versus the World, which will be on July 24th, and Latino
Are you
Royale
okay?
July 30th. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. Yes.
He's like, I am the television now.
Yeah, it's very, oh my God. Eric, you can raise it to $5. There is a $5 tier, but I'm trying to make sure that there is at least something that's under the I want to be under rates, basically. So I'm trying to give y'all some room to where you could at least watch it and it's not going to like crash your pocket. There are other tiers you can join so you can get a little extra, read all about it. And it's also appreciated, but $3 is minimum to get you in the door. I have almost every single Oh, and X-Men 97. I'm sorry, I forgot that one. I am reacting to X-Men 97. So good so far. Bo, they got you for that stuff and everything that was crazy. But I got to say, because people don't know, you wrote this second season. It's been wonderful. I am nervous for whatever is going to happen after 3.
So he wrote the whole thing, or did they bring somebody in halfway, or they're using his writing and they're...
He's still on the...
Okay, good. But the writer credits?
I'm not that I have to go rewatch again, but somebody online confirmed it was like this is all
well because producer, he's gonna have that producer credit on there until it's over because he was a showrunner.
The writing for sure. Yes, I think he did do for real. Yeah, because I was reading that interview too, Crash. But I think towards the end of it is when we're gonna start to notice the differences, and I'm a little nervous because I'm like,
yeah, it kind of feels like they're maybe brought in a pinch hitter at the end, probably.
I'm a little nervous. Yeah, because even though Bo did that stuff, and the people like, oh, this is bad. Bo, I got to give him some credit here. He knew X-Men, and he was doing very love letter stuff to us fans of it. So now I'm kind of like, in Disney fashion, are you gonna do the thing that you do?
It's all just they're gonna be like, and introducing Ryan Reynolds, and then you're gonna all have to deal with it.
Thank you, Eric. He wrote the treatment in some scripts, but they scrapped his episode.
I knew it. I was like, they had to have used most of it because they were almost done writing
this may be bad. Well, I will still hold out hope because right now it's very good so far. I was like, okay, you didn't put Storm in the background. You got my permission to be okay. And you gave her Omega powers, which I thought was wonderful. So it is what it is there. But to get my point across.
You don't have to use the word overcorrecting. That's just how Marvel corrects in general. So it's not an overcorrection if it's the reg.
Especially since Stan Lee's not here no more.
No, because they're bringing him back in AI.
Oh, let's...
I'm not even kidding. I'm not I wish I were joking. They're bringing him back via AI to talk to people at theme parks. That man had elder abuse like crazy until he died. They stole all his money and they're still going to use him. Let him die. Yes. Let him be at peace. He's like the male Marilyn of comic heroes. Like, Jesus Christ.
We love you for that man. Sorry that all this is happening. Like, honestly, I hate it. It's so weird. Like, what do we don't need that?
Like he and Jack Kirby, I don't think anybody realizes how little they're paid. So like they came about in an age of the golden age of comics where they didn't have protections for writers and all these things like that. So like Jack Kirby is basically destitute. Stan Lee had to work until the day he died because he was nearly destitute because they had no rights to any of their stuff. And so like
people in the industry,
that's why it's so serious that they're doing this.
Yep, there's a lot of people in the industry right now that applies to that you're not going to know about until, unfortunately, the end of their time. Mm-hmm. You're like, what? That was happening? Yes.
A lot of critically acclaimed directors have now doubled down on AI.
It's in the music industry, it's in the film industry, it's in the fashion industry.
Scorsese.
We got to get back to my...
Keep going. I'm done. Sorry. I've just been in mourning. I'm sorry. Keep going.
Because I was like, this is turning into the Rant Report with Bleeker.
We are literally just yapping at this point. We need to get off the phone. We need to get off the phone.
So, oops.
The problem is we didn't have our check-in call, like a long check-in call. So now we're getting it all out here.
True. So you're going to have to deal with that healing. Speaking of healing, you can get back on my Patreon for $3 a month and you can enjoy so much of reaction videos. I have over 800 that you can watch right now. So go ahead and check it out. Bookable
and that's cameo. What, over 5 years? How long have you been doing this?
I think I started my Patreon 4 years ago versus...
Because it's just Patreon only? Not even like the whole shebang
Yeah,
is 800.
YouTube
That's
is
crazy.
8, and I think Patreon's 4 or something like that.
Y'all need to be paying him more. I'm just kidding. Don't. I mean, just pay him what you think you need. But like,
Don't redact it.
but
Yeah, no, but like for real.
hey, y'all got PayPal? Y'all got Venmo? You got...
Throw me back in the algorithm.
I know I'm black, but like, look at me. Where's my light skin
I'm
privilege
helping,
now?
I'm helping.
Where's my light skin privilege now? I brought a white to you. Are you okay? Like, what's happening?
I have colored hair and everything. It's a white.
Yay, America! Is that enough? Okay, what are we doing? Okay, so book them on Cameo, merch available at dragqueenmerch.com. And I do have a PO box if you want to see anything special too. Shout out to my baby. Hold on. Johanna here sent me some of the greatest face cream moisturizer. My new routine has my looking really good. So thank you so much. I use it every day, and it's definitely changing my face and everything else. It's doing its job. So God bless you, baby. And I appreciate you. Now, you may have wondered, why didn't I say Paramount Plus? I am no longer under Paramount Plus, under their affiliate program. As you know, they're changing into a different direction. So
Regime,
no
you mean?
longer,
Oh, I'm sorry.
can't say that word.
What?
Yes. So
Really?
that and the other
Oh,
one,
that's right. Because of the other, because they're haters. Yeah. Okay.
well,
Got
not
it.
just that, it's also AI too. Like even with the elder thing, like we can't say words because AI says that's too much.
I love old people. There. I negated it.
I do too. Because we're
I
right
just don't
there.
like. There's so
Right
much
there.
censorship on here that I'm like, I'm not even swearing and I'm still screwing it up, y'all.
It's annoying. I mean, Bleeker, we're gonna swear regardless, but like it is annoying. It happens. We do swear, but like, yeah, YouTube really don't want you doing anything but being like,
they're like unboxing.
oh my gosh. Let's taste water today. Okay, let me
spa water.
Oh my god. Hi everybody, playing the new Marvel's Rival season. Finally, Storm is amazing. In my opinion, they gave her chain attack. She's still shit, unfortunately. See, look at me swearing. See that? You and me. Marvel Tokon will be where they finally give her dues. I have to be that person, but yes, I am happy that they helped her character out because it was kind of ridiculous. But there's always a thing about certain characters in certain games where folks get mad if they ever get put in the front, but I'm not gonna put that there. Anywho, if you want to find me on any of my social media links and all that stuff, like I said, in the About section, I have everything for Bleeker in the description of this video. We appreciate your support either way, and we thank you for sticking through this 22 minutes of us trying to get to this show. It's going to be, these are long-winded conversations.
Long? Oh my God, we're a nightmare.
These are long-winded conversations, so if you are here to consume quickly, I'm not for you. We're not for you. And that's okay. And we're not going to change. So God bless everybody else that feels differently.
Y'all know how to scroll.
You also know how to put on 2x speed. That, with that being said, disclaimer, this program is for entertainment purposes only and content not intended to blind any religion, race, gender, company, individual, or wigs. Plain. All opinions expressed by Matty-Rants and program participants are so their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program, so please don't be weird. Grab your libations and strap in. We're a little bit of a talk because we're going to be here for a while, under 2. Don't post any spoilers in the chat, and if you feel uncomfortable reviewing this program, consume some activity and have yourself a good, nasty... Speaking of which, the schedule for this weekend, like we're doing Project Runway on Fridays for the next 2 weeks. This is including today. So today and the next Friday, we will be doing this on Fridays. The following week, I will be on vacation and in Puerto Vallarta. So we will be doing this again on Fridays. Yeah, these will always be Fridays. But I will be moving Canada's Drag Race All-Stars from Sundays to Saturdays after All-Stars 11 ends next week. We will also be doing a double episode when I come back because we're gonna miss that Friday. Okay, because I'm gonna be gone. And I won't be back until Monday, baby. And Inebriation.
Gonna come back all tan, make me look even paler.
Tan and hopefully, still tipsy. Because I plan on having a muy bonito. That's not what you're supposed to say, Matthew, but whatever. Great time. Guapo. That's not it. I'm terrible at Spanish, but I will be getting pesos. So that's what we're going to
Muy bien. Muy bien.
Gracias, that too.
Gracias, Raymundo.
Yeah, it's pretty bad over here. But me and Bleeker will be doing that Friday a double episode for the episode I did miss. There will be content that is posted during the time I'm off. And same thing when it comes to like Patreon with the reactions. The moment I get back home, I'm filming and recording everything that was missed. So we'll be back on schedule for that, but there'll be a little bit of a Friday here, I hope you get some pesos over there.
Besos. Do you or do you not feel bonita?
I feel very bonita.
Feel bonita.
I feel very bonita. Kind of love that we know where that reference is from.
The way he says it too, he's like, I feel bonita.
I feel bonita. Oh my God, Joe.
Jealous.
Lucky.
Lucky.
Sharon, you got a scrotum coat? Lucky. Sorry, South Park forever. Okay. Woo! All right, y'all. Let's get to it today. We thank you for being here and thank you for tuning in. Happy Friday to everybody. We know it's been a crazy week out in the news world, and whether it's your regular world. So this is a place for you to unwind, check out, and just have a good time and talk about some TV here today. Now, if you did, like we were talking about, want to send Bleeker some love, Venmo is available at it's itsbleekerxo. Mine is scrolling at the bottom now. There it is. It's PayPal.me/Matty-Rants. Cash Up time Matt924 and Venmo Matty-Rants. Anything and everything is super appreciated and certainly would be helpful, especially with me right now before this trip that is now 13 days away. So please, if you would like to contribute to me bringing home a trinket from Mexico, by all means, helping my peso delivery.
Contribute to Maddie being a trinket crow.
Yeah, because I didn't buy anything last time, so this time I said I was going to actually go to local vendors.
I was wondering because you never brought anything out.
Nope. I literally went out there last time and just wanted to party because it was my first passport trip. So I was like, yeah. But now I'm like, I need to buy some things from vendors and actually support the people out there outside of just food. And there was a lot of things I liked that I saw that were Mexican artwork that I thought were beautiful. There was a cat statue I should have got that was like literally
so many of those out there too, like
dollars. I love the American to peso.
Literally back in the day, I got Paris Hilton's like debut fragrance or whatever for like $10, and it was like $150 back then. Back when she was like big and she could charge that much.
Yes.
I was like, dang.
I'm like, I see y'all, but I also understand
that's because they got that easy access to the ocean. They don't have to deal with all the other shit.
Yeah, it was very like I get it. I understand the economy difference, but like as an American this is right now, I'm like, oh, please let me go out there and just have my groceries and put them on the plane with me. But no, high key. But no, anything and everything super appreciated. And we thank you again for tuning in and being here today. So let's go ahead and get to this episode and talk about Project Runway Season 22, Episode 1. I again stress that we are not about to talk about everybody.
I don't even remember everybody's names. Real talk.
When the outfits pop up and we read their names, that's it.
That's when I know their name.
That's all I got for you, baby. I
got blonde girl, Mormon girl,
Ruben,
Ukrainian girl,
mad sissy, not VJ, wannabe. Oop. Okay, listen. Bye. I don't like you. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. You are not a favorite. Whatever see you next Tuesday you think you're serving, girl, it's flat tap water. Boo. Hate it. The other boy, you seem more pressed by. No shade. Brian, that's how I know y'all names because I know y'all hoes arguing. Okay, it's two little stomps arguing with each other.
Like, how do you guys have pre-beef? How they're purposely finding people with pre-beef. It's
Like,
weird.
Even Q and Jane were arguing and shit like that on Drag Race, but like they realized, girl, we're on another TV show. We had our what? It's yeah, let's just move around. Like it feels so dumb. Like, oh, I used to work for her. I'm never gonna work for them again. I was never their intern, but you also are talking a mad shit in this room too, and all you had to give was a coat. Because high key, that dress underneath was a chop. So, and you listened to Christian. Because Christian even told you, I don't know what you think you're serving, sister. Okay. We're going to talk about this, y'all, because the girls had opinions.
Because I have a theory. I have a theory on how they eliminated when we get there. Because it correlates to Christian in the workroom.
I feel that. $200,000.
You see where I'm going with that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
$200,000 is on the line. Spread in Elle magazine. Mind you, Nina Garcia is editor-in-chief, so this makes sense.
Look at Daya.
In this photo, that Law Style makes it. I love how it's all connected with how this is put up. It's like Nina was editor-in-chief, they get like representation with agency PR, which is really good, especially if you're in this industry, especially with fashion. You also get Council of Fashion Designers of America. Like they setting you up for at least a year on some real stuff.
The CFDA alone is like an insane prize to get. Like you have to work really hard and apply to get into that shit. That's like an auto entry.
Which is amazing. Now keeping those things is different, but like you automatically just getting in and they get to look at your work and have this conversation with you. People are like literally bleeding trying to make that happen and trying to put their work out there for this. This Oculus building is incredible. I have never been. I really want to go.
They had to shut it down for like 3 years because people were killing themselves on it.
Oh my God, you can't see that.
I'm sorry, but they were.
To whoever is moderating this disclaimer, this program is for entertainment purposes only and content is not intended to malign anybody. This, that, and the other. We have to say unaliving from now on. I love you, and you're fine. It's just, I get it. We also haven't done this in a year.
I'm just not going to say the word at all because the whole unaliving and grapes, get out of here. I'm not 5. We're adult people using the adult internet.
I just don't want to lose my monetization.
No, I'm not you. I'm not mad at you. It's YouTube. It's all YouTube.
So,
for Gore, this is all your fault.
I love the presidency right now. America's great. I did my dues. All right. So 12 people are currently sitting here. They all voted for the right person. I'll be real. Y'all, they should have left it as 12. I
would have been fine.
I was like, oh, this is a lot of people already. And they seem like an interesting group of folks. When Heidi Klum and Christian Siriano pop up, we find out that that's not them at all. There's actually about to be 10 other people joining them. I said, okay. This guy right here, I'm going to give y'all some tea. He used to date Jamal Sims. I know this because I follow Jamal on Instagram and they used to have photos. And I was like, wait, I know this man.
Did you text him and be like, hello?
Like, I don't know like that, but it was the fact that I remember him because he always had incredible taste. And I saw him in those photos with Jamal and I was like, God, he has good taste. He's good taste. Da, 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 da. And then I see him here and I'm like, bitch. Work. I said, okay, work on, sister. I mean, they're not together no more, but like, I was like, oh, okay. I wish it was a double premiere too, Dane. For the, you know what's wrong with me, Bleeker? Comments on. We're supposed to have the comments available. I'm so sorry, y'all. Your voices matter too, but I do wish it was a double premiere because we don't need to wait till next week. We don't need to wait till next week. 6 people go home.
Especially if you're getting rid of a bunch of people. All you're going to do is eliminate them. And then we're going to have to see them for the first 5 minutes. Be like, I'm so sad. I worked really hard. I don't want to see people cry at the beginning.
Is it because you want to keep the Drag Race audience for another week?
And then they saw those garments come down and went, we can't cross-platform this if they're not good.
Yeah, they hate Utica.
I think Utica at least did better than what Plain sent.
And this is shit they brought from home. This is the stuff they brought from the house, y'all. That's the part that gagged me about some of the decision making. I'm like, you have the first impression to make, and y'all don't want to be overstating anything. Are you okay? Like, I wanted you
And
to be
it's
like,
we both said it last time too. We both discussed about like how drag queens, because they drag design for themselves so much, they only know their personal aesthetic. They only know a drag aesthetic. They may know other fashion, but as far as design, they're so locked into that it can be detrimental.
versus making it commercial and that is
Yeah.
palpable and sellable to a wider audience. And that was where the conversation about costume designing versus like fashion designing comes in, because costume designing is great and there's beautiful garments that can be made out of that, but there is costume and then there's fashion. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of these people in the industry now that you see as celebrities that are wearing a lot of costumes versus fashion. And that was the point. And I think that's Law goes to Drag Race. He judges costume design. And he likes to see fashion there, but he judges costume design. He's on Project Runway right now. We're talking about fashion. We're talking about what's going to be
Right.
good.
There's an appropriate time for a costume, and it's not this specific runway. There are runways for it, but
and he's
not
thinking
this
of his
specific one.
clientele. I'm thinking too, when Law's looking at this, who could I put in this outfit with these people?
Every single time. That's what you should be thinking when you look at a garment. If you're a stylist,
who would wear this? Who would wear this?
Who's wearing this?
Exactly. I even heard Tyra, Nicole Kidman would eat. And I was like, yes, she would. Nicole Kidman would wear the fuck out that outfit. Crash, thank you so much.
She's about the only one that has that skin tone that could do that pale color.
Crash, I just wanted to shout out Mr. Beast, Theo Vaughn, and UFC for the algorithm, and I'm proud to be an American.
You forgot some K's in that.
I gladly stand up next to you.
No, like my school is so Texas that when 9/11 happened, between the bells, we would play that song every single period.
Us too, but not every period. But that was a song that I unfortunately had to hear a lot growing up in Texas. A lot.
Also, if just while we're at it, we don't care about Deep in the Heart of Texas. Please stop doing it at our shows. We don't like it.
Oh my God! And the whole song started playing.
The stars and stars.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Like, okay. Every single person that rolls through our fucking city does that shit. And we do not like it. We play along because you're going to be upset if we don't. Anyways, I just had a moment. I was like, oh, that hit a nerve.
You saw Theo Vaughn's name. I would too. Listen, and Theo, we thought you were going to be one of the good ones after the challenge, but then I remembered you were on the challenge. Oop. So back to these people here. So we got 21 folks so far. They talking about somebody's missing. Who walks in? Who steps in? It's Joseph McCrae. And I'm happy with this decision. And I think both you and me were like, bring him back next season because y'all did him dirty.
Yeah. Did we not say that they were going to? We were like, no, there's no way. There's no way they're going to.
It's like,
because that was a petty elimination and they know it.
Remember, VJ, I'm so sorry.
Petty boots.
You got a square and a circle. And I'm like, bitch, shut up. Like, you over here fighting with those new teeth. Mind you, trying to go up. Matthew, pull in, Matthew, pull in. I got to save my energy for bye. Pull in. But yeah, Joseph, I'm here for. The babies are mad because they're like, we're not going to do the Joseph McCrae show again. Whoop, 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 whoop. But I'm over here going, you want to talk about somebody
who's good construction?
Right. And I love his style and aesthetic. And I like the way he like presents his garments. I love the shapes and structure that he does. It's really cool. And when anybody can make things that are oversized a bit or feel like they're baggy, but seem like really chic, and it almost feels like it fits perfectly still, that's my kind of geesh. Now
it's very Badu, like very
that.
Lauren.
It's also giving very East Coast streetwear kind of style, because I wouldn't see that in Texas necessarily, but if I did see something like that, I'd be like,
that's because you're gonna see that. You're gonna see that in like the more like cultured parts of town, like not in like Nike districts, things like that.
Very art district,
like, very like Harlem, very like Bronx.
Now, Q and Jane are from RuPaul's Drag Race, and we all know that Q is a designer and has done a lot of clothing and looks for queens both on Drag Race as well as Dragula and even for themselves. And I like that they had the title theatrical designer or costumer, and I was like, okay, I like that. Now, Plain Jane has themselves as a fashion designer. Now, I never received Jane as that ever on her season, but we now know Mama has, her degree in fashion design and went to school for that. So I was like, oh, no shade, Jane. I don't remember you talking about that. So I don't know if this was just like you put on a bit or whatever, but I was like, I have never heard you ever mention this. Ever.
Literally, why would you not put that in your RuPaul's Drag Race shit? Because then you could platform your design.
Literally could weaponize your BFA. Like, I don't understand. But
what's the truth, girl?
That's what we asked Plasma to do, right? No, but listen, the first challenge is your best look. A look that you bringing from home that you want the judges to see that shows and represents you and your taste, how you work, your aesthetic, this, that, and the other, right? And it's your first impression. Now, Bleeker, let's clock in here because that means you had no time constraints. You didn't have a budget.
And they let them bring things that were already pre-made. You didn't have to make a new outfit. You could just bring something you already had. That's the part that bothers me. You could have had a fully fledged look that you had been working on for a year. And you still brought what?
I was like, y'all should have brought the baddest motherfucking clothes
and
possible.
It goes into like every single season. Every single time we watch one of these challenges go through, they always are saying this exact same thing. They're like, hey, you always have this whole commentary of like, I should have brought a better look for my first one. Okay, shoulda, woulda, coulda. You should have brought something.
And
They're giving you the option. Yes, in full. They're like, okay, bet.
And
bring you something that's.
These two here, oh, I'm going to go in because you have got me, Jane, out of all the looks that you had, out of all of them.
Baby drag and out of the bag Spirit Halloween costume. That's the two of them.
Believe it. And then I was mad at Q. I didn't want them to think I was a costume. Girl, are you crazy?
Then why did you send Zatanna down the runway?
I was still confused by that dress. I'm going to be real with you because it was 3 different things happening, even with the edit. And I thought to myself, I have seen Cynthia Dahl, shout out to my bitch on Dragula, wear better shit that you have made for them. I was kind of gagged. I was really gagged at what I was seeing here. And I do include the other designer that we're about to get to in a minute, who everybody knows from his work on Drag Race with other girls and the promo look he did for Mikey Meeks, but I could not believe he brought that as the look. Because I'll be real with you, not everybody was living and breathing for the promo either. So I was like, this ain't gonna work for this. For example, what? And you got this on this dark skin melanated girl.
If you are given a prompt to bring something from home and you bring me a bodysuit on any show, I am checking out.
And if it's a bodysuit, it better be the best goddamn bodysuit on the planet. It better be
a pre-made bodysuit for sure.
Exactly.
That she just added darteds to.
That's the thing. She had this. This is literally the same thing she wore in Drag Race. And I'm crying because.
Isn't that not 2 years ago?
I think 3 for her. For Plain? Think about 3 now. I think it's been about for my Drag Race babies. 3 years now? Was that 15 or 14?
I couldn't remember if
because the same season as Saphira and Nymphia win. Shout out to Saphira, that's my bitch. Hey Saphira. With fishnets. Felicia.
It's worse. It's worse because it's not even a fishnet over. It's literally one of those built-in fishnet fabrics where it's a fake fishnet where they put like an embroidery on top.
Okay. Season 16.
Okay, so it is 2 years.
Wow.
I thought so.
It feels like it's been long.
I didn't even watch. See, this is how well I don't even have to watch. That's how much it's in my brain.
But it's also just now that constant factory of just
here's a new show,
here's a new show, here's a new show.
It's the voice for drag.
It is true. A show I refuse to watch. Oh no. And Gwen Stefani's on there. Oh no.
And not one of those mentors has a career anymore that I would want to have a conversation, please. Anyways,
I don't like this.
I do and I don't.
I don't. I don't like him. I'm annoyed. Tries too hard. Talks too much. Has too much to say. You presented a cute coat, dress boring underneath. I'm waiting to see the rest of it for that mouth to match. Y'all saying Stardoll 2.0 for reference, Bleeker. That's a kid tested from Canada's Drag Race. That was I think, but was Filipino, but also Asian background. But they were very camera here. Why? Well, yes. Like every quote you can imagine that has ever been on any sort of social media site was being thrown out their mouth. Like it was a bastard factory of memes. You know what I'm saying?
Just soundbite factory.
Yes. I like bastard factory, but like, you know, I was
going to say bastard factory. It makes me think of just funny. Like somebody's just popping out illegitimate children.
So bastard Nick Cannon is like the head of bastard factories, by the way. Like that's a great example of this here, you know. Who's going to get
I love that I didn't even have to say anything, and that's exactly what I was thinking. And I hate you. I love
that
you.
Baby father, Nick Cannon. Like, show me on the board. Number one answer. Like, no one's messing that up. No one's fucking that up. We all know that's Nick Cannon spreading his seed and ruining lives. But Christian Siriano is wonderful as the Tim Gunn for this new show. I actually like that Christian is doing this and he's giving great advice. Honestly, I do realize that Christian's also somewhat of a judge too, because he's giving them prompts. He's telling them advice. How do y'all respond to that? How do you receive that information? Because in the fashion industry, that's going to be the same thing. Someone's going to tell you they don't like your work. How are you going to take that?
And and that's why I think there's a correlation. I think what they're doing in this episode, they don't care really about they do care about the garment, but like it's not the heavy weighted bit. I think it's because they want to see if they can take feedback, because the last two seasons the last season they had before they came back, and last season they had a bunch of obstinate people that wanted to just fight them on it tooth and nail the whole time. They want to know that you're going to take that constructive criticism. Pay attention to who gets constructive criticism, because I feel like those are the ones that are getting sent home this season.
Yeah, because I think they were tired of the twins last season and how that went down. That was a lot.
I also like that Christian took feedback on how he approaches these things. You remember last season, everybody was like, he's not even helping them. He's just like dissing them and like being silly. But now he's like, no, how do you think that you could make this better? Like,
right, because he can't tell them what to do, but he can suggest, where do you think this should go? Because right now, for me, it looks like ABC. I'm asking you, what do you think the DEF is that you're missing so we can complete this alphabet? And I like that Christian's doing that. I'm with you on that one, Bleeker. Something was on the tip of my brain here. We do have to see no, you're good. I just got it back because I remembered I don't like them. So that's why I try to get rid of them. But the twins will be back this season in some capacity, as will Utica. I saw it in the trailer. Yeah.
What if they're the voting body? Wait. Because it was so weighted with the current cast. What if they're the ones that vote?
I will be sick. I feel they're gonna just be there as one of those like random mentor moments for some odd fucking reason, like as a duo pairs or something like that. And Utica's coming back too in some capacity. Hopefully, when she comes back, there are still people from Drag Race there. Because that would be so funny if Utica came back. Oh, did you know there were two girls from Drag Race? Who? And then she hears the names. Wait, she was there?
Why?
Why was Blaine there? No shit, no shade. But no. Listen here. I like Brian. I'm gonna be real with you. I actually like Brian. This beef between him and Bai is so
weird.
Like, you work together, but like Brian, you said Bai had a bad attitude. I believe it. I believe it. But I said he did all the work and you weren't doing shit, basically. And he said he would never work with you again. So I was like, I hope y'all have a moment where you get to really go in on each other. And Brian, you better let her have it. Because this thing was pressed this week. And I kind of gagged. And I kind of loved it. Like,
I'm sorry, but I'd be so afraid if I saw this in the room because that's some straight up Comme des Garçons. Like,
bitch,
oh my God.
nasty avant-garde. I was like,
ooh, nasty. And it's all like that zippered in. And oh, it's so
it's
good.
The fact that
Tom Brown.
take it apart and it's something else. I noticed that. I was like, this person has put together so many different patterns in white. They're talking about mattress cover set. I'm like, yo, are y'all missing the
I'm pleasantly surprised with this one. Extremely excited to see what he has.
I'm glad that Christian said take that hat off.
It was very silly.
Very
I feel like if it was like a wig, it would have been better, but because it just looks like a goofy hat, it's not.
It was like, okay. So when they was just like, you just need to let them be, I was like, okay. So Brian, I'm lucky rooting for you.
This age thing was so real, so real. He didn't know they were going to correct him, too. They thought he was going to get to lie.
It's the fact that they put 38 up first before he even said his age. It was like 28. I was like, y'all are wrong and messy for that. But it was funny. He was like, oh, my bad. Dude, you live in New Orleans. You are not born and raised. You want to know how I know? That accent, sister. I was like, you just
Manhattan. Manhattan accent.
You're a transplant, no shade, but glad you went to New Orleans because there is the art scene out there. Mwah.
Man's obsessed with McQueen, but sent Galliano down the runway though. So there's that. It was great. It was great. It was
good, but it was also
but it was not McQueen.
Let's see what else you give. I knew she was going home.
There's no way. The Givenchy leather scarf, the fucking Miu Miu shirt, like 8 brands on one, and that's not how that works.
And again, this was like
that's
whole
what that looks
episode,
like,
y'all. It was like this speed run of seeing people, hearing a couple of bits here and there. Sometimes we wouldn't get like their, hey, my name is. We would just have this moment. We actually didn't get her shit until this went down the runway. We had one moment with Christian talking to her about it and being like, I don't know. And then it moved on to someone else. I was like, wait, who was that? We don't know until later. I hated that. No shade. I really hated how this episode was edited. Chloe got time. They want us to know Chloe.
How come Chloe looks like she dresses for Chloe? Look at that.
High key with that.
Is that
had been
and then like her design is also Chloe. So that's funny.
She was like, Chloe, me?
She's so cute. I'm really excited.
Like
I like that she listens.
She's been through it. She got out of it. She wants to be herself, and she's fully feeling free. And the fantasy is here. And I kind of live for Chloe. Her energy is really good. It's like, oh yeah.
This should have been a Meet the Designers episode, like online, like a webisode.
2-episode premiere. We have an intro of these people getting their looks together. Whoop, 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 whoop. The second episode could have literally been the runway with extended focus on the looks, judging with actual full focus on the judging, the full elimination, and then we'd have been done. An hour for the first episode, 45 for the second. Missed opportunity, Freeform. Missed opportunity. Just want to tell you. Because I'm like, you condensed way too much milk into this can. Way too much. But I like you, Chloe. You're cool. We like you, Chloe. I don't know about this one.
Oh my god, I like her stuff, but she kind of hit it on nail on the head, where she said like people either like my stuff or they hate it, or it's like a combination of both, and like I kind of love it, but I also loathe it at the same time.
I loved what I saw in her package. I hated what I saw on the runway. Does that make sense?
Okay. So when the camera was staying cropped here, I was like, that's interesting. Wow. And then I saw below and I was like, oh, the matching belt and the skirt.
Get out of my head. Oh. I was literally like, ew. I seriously said ew when I saw it.
I was like, I'm so excited to see what she did with the skirt. Oh.
Our matey, it's a star-studded bustier corset, man. Oh, this is chartreuse.
She goes, rivets, grommets, and rivets. I'm like,
no shade. I know Law hated Old Boy's outfit, but I'm like, and where was the hate for this? But You know what, Danny? I do want to see what happens, though. I do want to see what happens because I feel like sometimes you are your worst enemy with the decisions you make, and you could have brought something else from your collection. Because again, they showed your work, and I was like, oh, that was fucking cute. But not today. I was like, but she's interesting. I was like, okay, Dan.
I hate her. I hate her. She could literally be Galliano herself, and I would hate her design and everything. She could be Martin Margiela could walk her out himself and say she's amazing, and I would not like her. She has such a rancid attitude.
Such an asshole. Like
rancid
asshole.
From the start.
Elizabeth, if you're not like that, I just want to let you know that that's the edit they gave you, sister.
That's the edit they gave you, by the way. Like, if you're not like that, you need to start softening quick, because holy cow.
They never showed you having a positive thing to say about anybody.
Every single confessional is her talking about how terrible everybody's stuff is.
Know it all, know it all, know it all, know it all, know it all. That's all it gave. They gave me, I know it all, I'm better. Whoop, 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 whoop. It gave very like, I don't know, am I wrong for saying that? And it's kind of like, well, yeah, girl, because no shade, your shit wasn't that cute either. And I'm still gagged you were in the top as well. I've seen that before too. I'm asking Law these questions. We've seen this before. You haven't seen this kind of texture?
So suddenly I'm on the panel and I'm looking to my left and I'm like, Law, this is just not the... This is just not what we're looking for.
A whole bunch of chewing gum under a goddamn table at a diner. What do you mean, friend? Like the strap?
She's like, this dress is moving in ways I never thought it had moved before.
Yeah,
what? It's
just gum was hard once they got dressed. So like, yeah, I agree. Unless Macy Gray chewed on it. I don't know why I had to say it. I was thinking if I was still thinking of Asshole by Ginger. Maybe she'll get better. Yeah, maybe she'll get better. Right now, you seem like a see you next Tuesday a little bit, and it's.
I mean, she basically just did Christian Cowan's gum dress. That happened like a year ago.
It's very, I went to fashion school in New York City, and I know literally everything. And yeah, like if I don't like it, it's really not cute. Okay.
Yeah.
It was something I saw in Sex and the City. Again, I was like, "This is y'all talking about innovative." I'm like, "This looks like shit I have seen before." Cute.
That's Zatanna. That's Zatanna in an alternate costume.
I love.
All she needs is a top hat and a rabbit
and a good wand too, and call it a day. All right, this is DC Comics down. Like this is Injustice 3. Oh my god, shut up.
Bayonetta alternate costume.
Oh yeah, for people who don't like Bayonetta. Like they just bought the game on sale.
When you want to play Bayonetta, but you also just really love the aesthetic of Hatsune Miku. That like
you have to vote on a new costume for the DLC, and this is the 5% one they just released for shits and giggles because it was the 10th anniversary.
when they have a submit a costume contest for the game.
I was like, I hope you're not fencing because I would just throw you in a well. But yes, I wonder
if the other two Musketeers will be around soon.
And will they be as ugly as you? Okay, we're done. Yeah, Q, this is gross.
Waldorf and Statler shit. What's wrong with us?
Pepto-Bismol pink with this black. You're crazy. You're crazy. I'm so sorry. This is so ugly. And you, of all people, we know you could do better. That's why I was like, you're kidding. You're kidding. We know you could do better than this.
That's how I felt about Utica the whole last season. I was like, I don't know what you're doing.
And see, I liked a lot of what Utica was doing last season. It was just more, we could totally see costume versus.
Well, she was overthinking. And I think with this.
I want to be editorial. It's like, you might want to go a little bit more extravaganza, mama, because.
If you're in drag and you do design, I need y'all to also make sure that you're designing for other people. Don't just design for yourself. Because if you get stuck in designing for yourself for too long, you're gonna end up in this position. Because this is something she'd look good in.
Is it still not a drag costume? Because this is still I know she didn't want to.
Drag.
She's like, I want to show some more fashion, but I was like, this is still giving me.
It's full drag.
Like this is a meet and greet outfit. No shade.
And the thing that does it is like it's the little like glittery bits at the top. It's like the overly wide.
The
She put
shiny
too
buttons?
many.
Why?
If she had edited out, so like if she had made the shoulders a regular shoulder and let the sleeves speak for themselves, it would be beautiful.
Get
She
rid
just
of
has to
all
take
of
the pink panels
Yeah,
away and take
get rid of the
the
pink.
shoulder and let the sleeves and the bottom speak for itself, and then it's just a
Sleeves-
bell. But she
sleeves
took
right.
and made it so harsh.
Keep this on top.
Mhm.
These
You
pink
see what I'm
shoulders,
saying?
Immediately remove. Oh, I just want to rip them off. And then
Yeah.
take that pink from below. You give
Like
her
it's
a
very
nasty-
old Saint Laurent if you really look at it. But
You give her
she
some
doesn't
sort of-
know how to edit.
That needed to be longer. That black in the front needed to be longer. The pink needed not to be there. It needed to be more bare open. It should have just been a black outfit. That pink is so
Mhm.
good. Yeah, that pink is what's
And he
needed.
even said when Law says, like, you're so Yoji Yamamoto, like you're so like Yoshi Yamamoto is very black and white, and if he does use any colors, it's a red. If he had done like a peak of red, it would have been really cute. But like it's too
just
much pink.
little pink, little.
Drag
you know.
design is very I don't edit because like drag is about being overly done. Here you have to edit.
I like you, Jeffrey. You are
Pretty
definitely not the
privileged.
twins. Thank you, God. They're gonna keep you. I don't see you going home this early. It really doesn't make any sense. I
feel like he's gonna make it at
storytelling-
least halfway, unless he
Yes.
really messes up.
Yeah. Storytelling wise, I'm like, no, Jeffrey actually gives. We need to see some sort of arc here, television wise, because I do like the work that you do. I have seen. Boy, you can fucking sew. But like, I just thought your choice for this, I couldn't believe you brought this.
It's a choice to bring something that's already been promoted on a television show already.
Literally of a season that somebody was a judge on.
That was just on.
That now has to see this again. It is insane.
The fact that he even pretended that he didn't see it because he wanted to really make it.
He had to, because it's one of those moments where it's like, okay, well,
he's like, like when he keeps giving that face.
Joseph, I was so happy the style was still there. Thank you for removing that afro that you were about to put on this head. I was sick when I saw that hair that you had underneath. I said, baby, listen, I loved boosters, but you are not about to make a mockery of that man and put Boots Riley up in this lady's drag. I was about to be fucking hot. So thank you for removing that wig, because that was no, but it was a great outfit, and I think people are just haters, and I don't like that.
Oh my God.
There are so many people that they had to have those hoes sit backstage in the workroom,
and they played it off like, oh, we're gonna have it to where like you can't hear their critiques. You just didn't have enough chairs and stage space, and it wasn't gonna fit in the wide, would it?
Yeah, I was like, this is why you don't do 22 people. This is why you don't do
that. Because they can't accommodate it.
Heidi, you look good, baby. Go ahead, sister. Law.
I love the little suit jackets he's been putting on lately.
Whatever, but whoever was the Indian lady that you robbed in Bangladesh,
he grew that. Don't say that. He grew that himself. He says so.
He grew that from Sicily. That's her name. As she was being held down while they was chopping that hair off. Okay. He literally watched that baby grow the hair, came back and got it himself, picked it up and took a flight, got through customs with that wig. Bitch. Okay. I was like, oh, that
not somebody saying that man is bald.
Literally. He's got a great face card, but the hair was right. The jacket's cute, and I'm excited for whatever Law has to say this season. I know there are a lot of sensitive people that feel certain folks that look a certain way need to tailor their opinions to be better or to apply in the way they want to for their favorites.
That was a really polite way to say that.
Yeah.
I know you have to. I know you have to, but you shouldn't have to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm excited to hear what you have to say, because I think they deserve it.
I'm excited to see Tyra fight with him, because Tyra likes to have her ego stroked. So does Law, but Law doesn't bend the knee. Tyra will do like, I'm going to give you a compliment, so you give me one back, and Law goes, thank you, and moves on.
And I think their zodiac signs are like polar opposites of each other, which makes it even better. But yeah, I'm
They're gonna
excited to see that
fight.
drama. Now
They're gonna fight.
Nina Garcia is back, thank God. Editor-in-chief of Elle Magazine,
Queen.
and the new judge on the panel is Tyra Banks, supermodel, businesswoman.
What is she wearing?
Yeah,
what is she wearing?
Well, please put that in her title: supermodel, businesswoman, traumateer. Okay, prophetess of trauma,
ice cream entrepreneur.
Taker of little girls' dreams. Taker of little girls' dreams, Tyra Banks.
I've been rewatching all of the seasons, right, just to kind of like refresh my memory, and like it was bad when it aired, but it's way worse than I ever could have imagined. Like I had only rewatched certain seasons, but I'm like going back.
Yeah, we were already
even back then.
Yeah, we cringed when it came out, but now it's even worse because there's so many things that happened in between that time, on top of other things where it's like, what were y'all thinking?
I know. We could go on and on for that one, man.
But her wig is good. She's not used to that.
Her wig is good. Her face is good. I mean, the necklace being as huge as it is, the gloves, she's so...
Does she work at a museum?
Girl, yes, of course you're shiny. You're sweating balls in there.
She works at a museum. I'm convinced. Gift shop department. Also, can we give a shout out? There's 2 Victoria's Secret supermodels that are literally on this panel. I have to give that some time.
Well, she had to, because Tyra gave her Germany. Tyra gave her America's Next Top Model Germany.
Well, you know,
it's just repayment.
Tyra to be on the show, and she posted a video recently. I didn't get to watch it just yet. She also had a good wig in that one too. I was like, "Girl, okay, I see you upgrade a little bit."
Dude, whoever her hair and makeup team is right now, they're really good.
They're doing thank you, because we had a decade. Yes, Tyra, you had a decade of foolishness. Trust me, when you was married to that man. Anywho, moving on. Let's get into these looks. Now you'll know their names.
Now you didn't?
I didn't. I liked it.
Really?
How do I...
The construction is a little sloppy, but I like the idea of where it's going.
Let me word it differently. I like them separately. There we go. Yeah.
You don't like the satin with the glitter or with the rhinestone?
It looks a little messy to me, and I feel like this is a star on its own, and also the same thing with the skirt. It's like they're both really, really good.
I wish it wasn't separate.
Yeah. Like
I wish it went down into like a tube dress and then like flared out.
I need it to be a little built because it gives coat. It's just a top with the skirt on, but I respect the designer's work, if that makes sense, because the back of it, I was like, ooh, the back is nasty.
The spine is like, so few people can successfully pull that off, and it's so well tailored. It's so impeccably tailored.
It just wasn't on my radar for number. Like, I wouldn't have put this in the top 6. Oh,
and I don't say this, but this is very McQueen. Like, I don't ever say that about somebody. But like, if he continues to like improve his tailoring and like how he's editing, that could be big.
We may get a couple McQueens this season. I have a feeling. Now, if you do want to vote in the live chat, everybody, we have a number system here, and we love to see those numbers. Now, 1 means everything. 10s across the board. Grand prize. You get to walk home and feed the rest of the people in your family. Okay, House of Ferocity. 2, it's okay. You may make it to another round. You're not making it to the final round. We got some edits. We like it, but I hate it, but it's not the worst thing. It's not the best thing. 3, chop. Send her back. Come back to the OTA, honey. You're not ready for a real ball. Get you to the open to all, honey. You can just walk. You ain't
ready for the real ball.
I'm like, yeah. You can't go to the white ball, sister, where everybody's got.
I call that. She goes. You got to meet some more boiler room basements for a minute.
Right.
Then you come back.
You gotta go to a Kiki real quick and learn how to get the right ones down before you become an icon or become a legend or a statement, sister. But
you can't be here until you do a little subway train action, girl. We gotta do.
It's that. So for me, I'm gonna put it. I will give it a 1.5, like others are doing, because I see the work and I live.
Yeah,
I
I think
just,
it's almost there, or it could go really bad.
yeah, not the way I would have styled it. And she seems so small.
My
in it.
issue is the cup construction is so uneven. That's the only part that I'm like,
It's like one titty's ready for like breastfeed me, mama, and the other one's like, stop! I'm a woman, and I don't want my rights to vote.
one is just really shy, and the other one just really wants to show off.
Oh, so Michelle.
I mean, maybe it's a commentary on women having 2-size breasts. That does happen.
That
It's
does
not.
happen.
I'm just trying to give him. And then she gave me her hair pie.
Wait, do you remember that South Park episode where they were skiing and it was like French fry pizza, and that girl at the end of the mountain was like, "Yeah, I showed him these, get a load of them." And it was like, oh,
it was
God.
awful. It's the worst thing they've ever seen.
And the song was "Don't Sail Away" right after that happened. Oh God, that show's so stupid. Yeah, for me,
More like a dog, Butters. This
Bobby.
is so good.
I'm only gonna say Bobby. Shout out to the model Friday. You're
Dia
sick.
Kokenov. Diakonenkov. I don't know.
Her and that dead tooth. This was lovely. Ooh, sorry, this was
very and what Lost said is like Prada has this like a duvet cover comforter collection that I think he's thinking of when he mentions it, because it's very true. The headband is very teen though. Like he's
I'm
right
glad
to tell her
that
to
law
take
was
that
like,
shit off.
please take
that shit off. Yeah.
That was, we don't, why. But I will say for sure that color on that skin tone,
so good. He was so right to pick a dark skin girl. It looks so good.
so pretty. And I do love
Or
the detail of the stripe in the front and all that kind of stuff with the little handbag too. Makeup
I
was
love
correct.
the stripe darting in it. It's like so good.
It's so pretty. And it
The
fit her
right
very
shoe.
well. And a lot of women could wear this. A lot.
Of all ages, actually.
Bow with this look here.
I wish it wasn't so tight in the center.
I still like it though.
I like it. I really do.
Not top 6, but I was like, this is pretty.
Do you have a close-up of the center, by the way, when they did the close-up?
You know what they were doing. This was one of the rush ones. Yup. If you watched it back, this is one of the ones where it was like, okay, next person. And I was really mad because every close-up shot they had of it, it was really
0.2 seconds. Yeah.
Like, see, I only have like 2 pictures. Like, this is the best I could do to where I was like, okay, at least we see something here. You are right in this department. It's right here.
So it kind of feels as though it's tailored just a little too tight for how flowy we want it to be. It should be like slightly loose, kind of like one of those 90s Calvin Klein slip dresses. Kind of like somebody mentioned Sex and the City, but Carrie's naked dress.
So
that she wears.
Part? Yeah, I agree. But this right here,
everything else is beautiful.
Love this. Yeah, Dusty Pink's one of my favorite colors, so I'm a little too.
It's good.
I'm a little bit of a big
I mean, Manny, we're millennials. It's our color. Sorry.
I love that pink. It's so pretty. But I do.
It's very Marquesa.
Elizabeth talking about, I would have never sent out blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, okay, girl. I was like, all right, girl, okay. But it's still pretty. But you, Marquesa, down. Like,
Marquesa for sure. Like that old 2004 Marquesa that like Beyonce was wearing some of them. You know the exact one. You know the one I'm talking about. It's that one, and then the Dolce dress she was.
I have the picture in my head. I already knew exactly where you're going, because that's who I thought of when she walked down. I was like, oh, B's wearing something like this.
It's very B.
Yeah,
very B. I cannot with this. I can't.
I love her name. I love her name. Yang Yang is everything. I live for her.
Do you think she's like Yang Yang?
Yang. Ow! When they were banging Yang, I know she was like, "What's going on here? Why y'all putting bees in front of me?"
Not the bang. The bang.
I am conflicted with the ensemble, and it's really coming from this jacket that's already a print on top of another self-made 3D-esque print on the bottom, and it's killing me a little bit.
There
And the
shouldn't have been
collar.
a cape, and then like the tears for the patterning. It's so Elsa Schiaparelli, like back in the like 20s, did this like tearaway bit, and then they redid it recently, and this is just like it's kind of poorly executed.
We don't need
And then
this.
there's too much on her, like it's heavy everywhere.
And it's
We don't need the collar, we don't need the cape.
But the cape's gone. The collar is still there. Oh no. No. Why?
That only works if it's like a tuxedo situation.
But it's not. Right? It is not.
And like the fact that they can't make out the pattern, it's just, and then that dragging bit on the right side when nothing else is asymmetrical. Look at that on the floor on the right.
Should have been up for
the last
discussion.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Should have been up for you talking about this one random.
Yes. Why is one longer than the other?
Interesting. I also got bats like Heidi did, and I didn't want to get swarmed. There's actually a movie called Bats that came out a long time ago that was very arachnophobia, if you remember that movie, and very, oh, there's swarms of them here and bad stuff happening. We used to be a proper nation of terrible movies. Listen,
dude, I miss it.
Joseph, you chewed. I don't give a fuck what those hoes were saying.
Okay, so here's my only gripe. My gripe isn't with the design itself. It's that they eliminated him for doing same, right? That's why. That's what. Well, they didn't eliminate him, but like they were complaining that it was a little same. Why would you not take that opportunity, knowing that they offered it to you as soon as the other show ended? Because they did. That you wouldn't work on something that showed that you could do something other than this silhouette. It's a perfect silhouette. Don't get me wrong. It's amazing.
I am concerned that
it's going to be too safe.
Yeah, very next week, if he does like this again, they're going to go, they're
going to say we're done.
You haven't elevated your styling. Like, we like that you do that, but you could go so different. I wish the hat wasn't on it. I think I'd like it even better if the hat wasn't on it. I know it's his signature, but it's like she'd actually look really dope with a stylized, good hairdo in the same outfit with the matching bag. Like, you would be successful.
See, imagine if Pharrell was still doing the exact same hat for Louis Vuitton.
Well, he's a vampire. He's got to change up his look so people get confused sometimes with them. Just like Louis and Lestat, they got to change it up every 20 or so years. Ain't that right, for real?
I do like that he showed everybody up and did a bag. That is a good.
That's a cute bag.
It's a good street bag too.
A nasty bag. Everything's in that bitch. Okay. Everything.
That's that grocery bag, dude. That's that grocery bag.
That's the beach bag, the grocery store bag. That's the I went to the drag con or
we got a picnic
bag. Yeah, it's very. I got things to do. We got a whole lot to carry. Y'all, I'm gonna get my charger real quick because I'm using my tablet today. But we want to thank you so much for tuning in to this Project Runway Season 22, Episode 1 live recap and review from two people with diagnosed ADHDs and many other things. We appreciate you for being here today. Make sure you hit that like button, share, and subscribe, become part of this Rant Pack family. And if you want to drop a little love in everybody's jars, Bleeker's Venmo is itsbleekerxo, and mine is scrolling down there with paypal.me/Matty-Rants. Catch up last time I'm in 24 and Matty-Rants. Remember, tomorrow I'll be talking about All Stars 11 and doing a review over that last episode. I'm not even done with Patreon because I have to do a recording for Untucked right after this. And then on Sunday, I'll be doing Canada's Drag Race All Stars. So yes, let me get my charger real quick before my tablet dies. Give me a second here, but let me move on to the next outfit so Bleeker can already start their opinions on that. And that would be Chloe.
I mean, she basically is dressing for Valentino and Chloe, but I really love this. I think that I feel like she was smart to edit the way that she did. I think that it was smart for her to leave the midriff. I do agree that she needs a little bit more than just the elastic band, because that could probably roll or fall down over time. But I mean, it's hard to complain about this one. It's hard to complain about this one at all, really. It's very well constructed.
The girls who would wear this one down.
Like if anybody just Googles Chloe lace, this is what you'll see. And it's like it's very funny that she's Chloe and she has that aesthetic. That's what's very funny to me. I just like, how did you do that?
It was like we were meant to be. Somebody with a long ass torso is wearing the fuck out of this, and in different colors for different.
Hey, could you see like Tiana Taylor in that? In like a striking red, like not this burgundy, but like the bright red or like a green.
Something stylized. Yeah, if her hair was styled just right and this was in a different color, Tiana would wear this. But you know who else would? What's that my baby's name? Who's very tall. I see Alex possibly popping this on for a second in a different color, with a different shoe for
Alex?
a different day. Yeah, someone. I just need somebody who's statuesque.
Alex who? What's the last name?
Concetti? I don't even want to say it wrong.
Oh yeah, Consani.
Yeah, somebody who's got that torso tease. Zendaya would wear this not for a premiere or nothing, but this would be like when we see her like out randomly.
It'd be white. It'd be white for sure.
Definitely white. And Tom be right there with them. They're so cute.
They are so cute. He loves her down.
I'm so happy with that relationship. I'm like,
oh,
thank God. Y'all are not toxic. Thank God.
The way they light up when they look at each other, it makes me sick. Oh, it's so good. The back.
Yeah. Oh, Hunter Schafer wear this down with a nasty little bob, a good little nasty blonde bob.
With that like a little bang moment where she's like,
yeah. All the girls giving torso make some noise because this is the outfit for you, baby. You long torso hoes. It's your turn. Ew.
Like I said, she just wandered into a closet and picked out a bunch of shit that she saw from other designers and put it on. Like, my thing is, it's okay to be a mom who designs clothes because they can't afford like the full price clothes, but like you can't bring those onto a show and then call it your own and not know how to style them either.
This is also when we found out about them. When their outfit went down the runway, they literally played her whole intro of who she was and everything else in this moment. And I said, oh, she is gone, because why even do all that? I feel like she wandered into the back rooms, and this is what looks like when they don't come back out.
It's when they're trying to print her from memory.
Yeah, this is like the third version of that room.
Like, I think he was wearing a scarf. I don't.
The back rooms has misremembered this look, and this is what it's given, because this is about the 17th level, and it's like, ugh, girl, she might as well be going into the thing. And poor into the model. I am so sorry, sister.
No, she looks so. The socks is what kills me, and the socks is the worst part for me. First of all, how did you find knee-high turquoise socks or cerulean socks
on the heel, and then you got this short that is so.
She's like, but it's so Naomi Campbell. Shut up.
This is the lead fashion designer in a Sims world. Fuck.
This is how my townies show up whenever you first start the game. Yibs, like.
Not she burned the bathroom down, y'all. Okay, listen, I can't. I think she was trying. She gives me one of those people who wants to be cool, and that is the unfortunate part about it.
Now imagine if she got rid of those socks, got rid of the shorts, and took that leather piece and turned it into a little mini tube skirt.
Cleaner. It'd be much cleaner.
And then that hem would be able to show off on the black too.
Yeah, because these 3 layers on the top. It's like really, really heavy, and then kind of a sweater, but then sheer, and then a printed pant, and then socks on heels. Ew.
All on top of organza, which
home.
Is itchy on the bare skin.
Yeah, this is homeless. No shade. Astigmatism.
No, literally. Why does she look like, okay, the apartment is on fire. Let me grab as many clothes as I can and threw them on.
And none of the kids were grabbed, nor the pets, so they died, right? She saved all the pieces that were expensive but don't go together. There it is.
She goes, I got the Givenchy. I got the McQueen.
Oh, but what about the things that go with it? I wasn't saving my.
She gets all the way downstairs and her kid's in the window like,
shit, I forgot about the babies. But astigmatism couture crash, go sit in the corner. I have astigmatism. Go sit in the corner now. Let my right eye heal, baby. Go sit in the corner, okay?
Well, stop rubbing them.
I can't help it.
You're rubbing them into footballs.
I can't help it drifts, okay? Listen, every now and then. That's the astigmatism. If I focus on something too long, that one eye's gonna go, well, let me think a little more. The other one's gonna go, why are you moving so fast?
You're like, I'm suddenly really sleepy.
This is why we're friends. And
if you can't read yourself,
read everybody else. Gay people. Okay.
True.
Now, Naheem.
I knew
Inglewood. You better be in this for a little bit of a long haul, because I was like, I liked your story. 1, 2, you're taking over your dad's business, who no longer is doing that, and you're trying to bring back the family business of fashion again, which I thought was very cool. Menswear. I'd wear this. I thought it was kind of hot. I'd want to wear it because I don't think my body would be right for it, but I thought this was kind of cool. I was here. The model's fucking hot.
I knew you were gonna say. I was waiting for it. I was sitting here going, "Say it."
But the model is hot. Spit on it. You know what I'm saying? Shine the knob. But I thought this was hot. I thought it was a hot outfit. I was like, this is cute.
It has some tailoring issues, but it's only if you're staring at it. The rest is great.
Damson Idris, he would wear this down.
Or what's his name? David Johnson. David Johnson.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Jeremy Pope. Mm-hmm. It's giving me
Alton Mason.
Can we talk about Jeremy real quick? That man got
always. And I want everybody to know that from third party friends who have worked with him in the fashion industry, he is a doll, a gem, an angel. He is very polite.
The prettiest man I'd let talk me.
His eyes are insane. And then the rest of him comes in and I'm like, I
like the rough looking ones. I like the pretty ones, but that one right there.
No, he's a doll. He's a doll as in a darling. A doll. That's the original version of the doll.
He's a genuine person who, if you met the energy, you would feel it. And when they walk away, you're like, he was so nice. That was such a nice guy.
Oh.
We've literally done that, Bleeker, with each other, with people we've met. We're like, she's really nice. And then we're done.
I enjoyed her.
And then we never talk about him again?
Nope.
All right, moving on. Lorraine.
The way she was so confident. She was like, it's perfect. I love it. It's amazing. It's 10 out of 10. I don't need to change anything. And Christian just went, okay.
Seen it.
And she's wearing one.
Literally. Yeah. She wore a red version of this literally in the pictures they were showing, but I was like, I've seen it already. I've seen it many 2010s kind of era-ish of this sort of overlapping, very Emperor's New Clothes kind of feel. It also is giving a little bit of Africana in a sense in terms of the textile with the textures. I don't like it. It's a little too base for me. And I get it what they're going for, but no. I was bored.
Yeah, it's just, again, they're doing this with 22 people. You can't do safe.
You got to do something loud and almost obnoxious because
it's
right now,
fine.
If I saw this, I wouldn't mind it. It'd be like, oh, okay. But it wouldn't make me go, oh my God, where'd you get this from?
Right. I'm not crossing the store to go to that rack.
Correcto mundo.
I'm pointing it out and being like, oh, you see that pattern over there? Okay, anyways, I'm going to go. One of those things. I don't see. She took the shoulders off, but now her shoulders are cold.
And it looks a little bit better, but nah, that pink skirt is still there. And that
should have been a pencil skirt. Should have been a pencil skirt.
In the same fabric as this black, or at least the satin or whatever is being used.
Let the sleeves talk. The sleeves are where the most construction is for her.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why she didn't adjust the skirt. Maybe she just didn't have time to redo the skirt because it's such a big piece.
The fucking heel.
A strappy. A strappy. Should have been a mule. Should have been a mule. Should have been a mule. Should have been a mule.
Hold on,
for anybody who wants styling information, when you have a short skirt, if you're not doing all kinds of fucking layering, the strappy sandal is just gonna look like it's cutting you off because you have nothing else in there. Gotta wear like some tights with it.
It's
something.
Giving biscuit feet when that happens. So you want something that's gonna be like a close.
Not a single tight. No hosiery.
That's like when I see some people in wedges sometimes, and it's so not a wedge outfit, which wedges are evil, but like they can actually look really good with certain looks.
When you wear an espadrille, espadrilles are meant for specific things. Sometimes women will be wearing espadrilles all the time. I'm like,
and I hate it. And they're really for a good pant, as when I see an espadrille really needs to give them a
espadrilles are for a big bell pant. Wide pant. If you're gonna do a wide leg or a cigarette pant.
Because the espadrille will be a star when that peekaboo happens. You're like, ooh, let me see the shoe.
And if you guys do those cork ones, I don't talk to you at all. Okay.
Yeah. Because you're killing the ocean. But listen, no, let me stop. Q, I hate it. And I wanted to be like, yes, Q's back on. And now I'm like, girl, go home. Because what is this? I hate it. I hate it, sister. This pink skirt is trash. I hate it. I love all the black. I hate the pink with it, and it ruins it. Yeah, if that pink was never there.
Okay. I'm trying to think. If that skirt went to her knees, would you like it better or less?
If the skirt did what?
Went to her knees. Like if it looked more like a 50s pinup, it would be cute.
Ooh,
I think maybe even, and then the strappy would still work too.
You know
I
what,
think
Bleeker?
the length.
I think
might be the length.
I think if the dress was a little bit more full,
it'd be like a tea dress. It'd be a cute tea dress.
Give you a little bit more in the Chanel factor, kind of going there a little bit, or
it would look more 90s Chanel.
Less Chanel, but more Christian Dior kind of a tease. I think I'd have a little bit more respect.
Yeah, like early Galliano Dior kind of thing with the big sleeves and the nose skirt. Why?
Yeah,
her ass would be out.
Here's where I'll agree with Crash. No to the skirt, but you're gonna have to bring that black down. Like you're gonna have to actually extend down and give it back, and then piece it and make it like sort of asymmetrical with the way it's sitting. It would be a completely different look, and with a knee-high boot, she probably would be all right. But
yeah, I think it's the length of the skirt and the fact that it looks like nylon fabric, like it looks cheap.
It's giving Sweet 16, tacky girl, terrible family with a lot of money, and we have to be subjected to seeing this for her birthday as her third dress option.
Say my super sweet 16.
Sweet 16. That was for all my babies back in the day when MTV was just into the reality TV bracket.
I can't shit on that show. It gave us Tiana.
It did. We were introduced to Tiana Taylor through that show. Sure were. And she said she was going to be a star. And look now.
She used to dress like Lil Bow Wow. Now look at her.
Yeah. Oh, because, back in the day, that's what everyone was dressed
like. That was the thing.
Yeah. Late
Even
90s,
Zendaya was dressed like
y'all.
That.
All the women in the industry were all dressing masculine. Aaliyah. I mean, Missy.
Everybody. No, literally. How come there was like a period of time where all the like black women and Latinos look like studs?
Because that was the style. Give you some jeans and a t-shirt, a Timberland boot, and you was plus.
No, being a millennial and of dating age in this era when you're trying to date a woman is really difficult because you're like, hey, girl. And she's like, I'm not gay. I'm like, you're literally dressed like a lumberjack right now. What are you talking
about? I've gone through oversized clothes being the trend to very fitted clothes being the trend to polo tees, aesthetic country club tees to street.
And now it's our parents' clothes right now again.
Yeah, the quarter zip fad. I was like, I refuse. Y'all can have that. That is ridiculous.
Do you know they're trying to bring back members only jackets? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. They're trying to bring back members only jackets.
Members only was really popular for me in like 2003, 2004, 2005. Okay, like when I was graduating.
They've been around since like the 60s.
Literally. And everybody in 2005 had a members only jacket. Everybody had one. Don't.
We're like, Andre 3000 bought one. Like,
for what, Joel Meat? For what? I don't know. I'd like to see a new designer out there. I don't think we need to bring those back. I think we can do something different here. Pajama couture is
could be good.
Out. Yeah, some people do wear sleepwear as active wear, and they're not. They're supposed to be wearing that. There's a lot of people that do that. I'm like, you know your outfit's supposed to be for indoors, right? You do realize that was the section you bought it in. I'm dressed how I want. Okay, fine, but you are wearing not for the heat clothes. You do know that, right? Oh, but hold on, my package was delivered. Hold on.
Oh, girl. Anyways, I think that Robbie and Plane are gonna get eliminated, and what's his face that they also know is gonna have the pretty privilege to stay. The one that did Mikey's.
Stay though.
I want Robbie to stay.
I
want Robbie to stay
because I take them more seriously than Plane when it comes to fashion.
Between the three of them, Robbie has the most real person ready to wear view. The rest of them is just full drag. This one's like half drag.
I also see that passion from Robbie because
and she cried. Oh.
Well, I mean, Q did that on the show too. Whenever they got a critique they didn't like, but this time it felt real because I'm like, this is the first episode. Goddamn, like I would feel some way too because you were really contemplating, should I have brought this? Was this the right decision? Blah, blah, blah. And it's one of those moments. Now, Octavius Terry, the one I told you that I think dated Jamal Sims because I saw photos with him, whatever, the blonde. Again, we didn't get a lot of him, unfortunately, which I was like, he's safe. So I guess we'll learn about him.
This is so good.
When Law was like,
go get your package. Wait, go get package.
Yeah. Law was like, it's heavy. And I was like, shut up, Law. I like this.
Let it. Okay, maybe it's for fall. Maybe it's fall winter. Yeah, maybe it's fall winter. But again, if y'all look up Yoji Yamamoto, this is exactly what that is. It looks exactly like a Yoji Yamamoto.
I am officially done with shopping for clothes for Puerto Vallarta because this is the last package I was looking for. I still have to go to the mall and go to Aldo and change out those shoes for a smaller size. I still have time to do that. And
if you want to get some, do you have like a Calvin Klein outlet near you? Because they have a lot of stuff that they dumped that's like right up your alley in the outlets right now.
It's the outlet that you know that I can go to that is by me. That's in Keene. That one.
If you're able to, I would say check it out. But if you're not able to, then
yeah, because I really want to get a swimsuit, bad boots.
Not for everybody else too. Y'all
go to the outlet stores.
Ooh. One of the 90s seasons of like re-releases of Calvin Klein just hit all the outlet stores. So go. If y'all want to relive the 90s in the good way, that's actually quality clothes. Calvin Klein.
This is kind of big, but it'll shrink, and it's really, I like this. This is cute. Okay, but what was the other one? I'm gonna have to try this on the later. Please don't be big. Yes, it's not. Yes.
He's not gonna get his titties out on camera. He doesn't like us, guys. I love that it's literally an inverted version of your shirt right now.
And I was thinking about that when I bought it originally. I like patterns.
It looks like the new Chanel pattern. It looks very rich, bitch.
And it's very cheap. I paid $7 for that shirt.
Okay, listen. I'm all for everybody saying no fast fashion, but I need y'all to know that if you have a body type or a bank account that does not fit that narrative, do not feel like shit, and don't let them make you feel like shit. Because sometimes accessibility also comes into factor.
Yep. And if I had more money, trust and believe.
Because I could already sense the comments like, fast fashion, Maddie. And leave them alone.
And I'm like, I hate it too, but I'm poor. Fuck you at this point.
How come I'm having to drink out of a paper straw and not shop for something that's actually going to fit my body type just so data centers can be put in? Okay, let's just.
Thank you.
If you're shopping excessively, then fine. But like,
literally. Oh, I got it from, this is Fashion Nova. Both tops that I got in. This one here is actually both for winter and summer. It's transversible because it is mesh and see-through, but it's nicely, there's a lot of fabric going on in here. So it's going to give you a little texture. You could put something underneath it, like a tanky moment of a different color. I'm letting my titties hang out of this. So it's going to look really right with me. And then this one, I've actually liked, this is actually good quality, and there's spandex in here. So if I do get
their stuff has gotten better. Like when I tell you that they're slowly making the change, because sustainability can't happen overnight. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They're slowly changing their factories. They're slowly trying to change their practices, and their clothing has gotten to be a lot more quality. Same thing with Zara. Now they need to fix all that sweatshop shit
immediately, because we don't like that. Shout out to I Love Boosters once again. Oh, it's on demand, y'all. Y'all can buy
I know,
the
I watched
now.
it again. And every single thing in that is a practical effect. There's no CGI. It's just regular editing. It's
no
amazing.
AI, no CGI. All
Boots Riley is 3 for 3. Boots Riley is 3 for 3.
I will be buying it very soon because I need to watch.
And if y'all haven't seen Sorry for Bothering You or Virgo, please do it now, immediately.
You should watch I Love Boosters just for the song Hi, hi,
That too.
ho, ho,
Oh,
hi,
yay.
ho, ho, hey, ho. I was in the
Hey,
mood
ho.
for this. Hi, hi, ho,
And
ho. Oh, yeah.
Her.
I got a trick I can do.
I was about to say, I turned it into Robin.
She's like not quite white, but light skinned, and then she walks.
And she goes, damn, they're not even letting the light skins get away with shit.
Shout out to Robin Thede. You're fucking funny.
That's why I said Robin, when Robin popped her ass up and she had her face all.
Didn't say a word, just acted the whole time. Oh, deserves recognition for that. I'm sorry.
Her walking in like.
Kiki just looking at her like.
That is so good.
Oh my god. I can't.
Yeah, I love when projects are just unapologetically cultural. I'm just saying.
Jolie, I know I'm late with comment, but I've had the joy of hanging with Jeremy Pope numerous times while he was on Broadway, and he's super sweet and always remembers me and my mom when we see him. Oh, that is so nice.
That's the community that I hear from too. And Broadway people are not nice. Okay, they will tell you exactly who you are, and
those
so
are the ones that you want to marry. Those are the ones you want to marry. You remember my mom?
I've heard nothing but nice things. I love that.
Actually, really
I don't love this judging situation that we've got. Why do we have to do this?
This is fine. Week? I know. Oh, next week's gonna be like, well, here's who went home, and then we're gonna go to this again and go, well, we'll see next week. But this was fine. It gave winter because of how big, like not big, but sort of. I wouldn't say heavy. But
yeah, he should have picked more of like a lighter cotton for it or something. It's like a very thick wool.
Mm-hmm. Aaron, I'm rooting for you.
I like this, but not for like a debut. Like you're supposed to be presenting something so like, you know what I mean? But it's beautiful.
It's something about it where I'm like, it's just white and black, and that's like, nah. But I'm also like, I keep, like, I can see so many people wearing this, like a lot of people wearing this, and it feels very for every girl. Versus like, okay, you know, she can't.
And it's separate, so it means it can be an essential.
The jacket's great. This dress is great. It is kind of like Nina was saying, it's just like a little basic, but it's well done and it looks really good. And something about
this is proof that if you turn in something that is perfectly tailored and well made, they're gonna enjoy it, even if it's simple. Like, is this not Saint Laurent?
Yeah, it's so.
Especially with right now, you put a bow on the front. It's Saint Laurent.
That's down, especially with the jacket.
Great.
But I love it. I do actually.
I just hope that she doesn't get swallowed up because it's simple.
I can't. You know what I mean? More of his work. Yeah, I want to see more of his stuff. And I think that's too what they were judging on. If this doesn't look good, why should we see what else you got? So they're trying to sell them on what the fantasy is going to be as the competition progresses. This gives me fantasy, Aaron. I'd be like, okay, let me see what you do later, because This is big. It's not overstated. It's under, but we're looking. We're still focusing on it. It's interesting. And you had the right model too. That mattered. That very much mattered. Who's next? Because there's so many. Oh, here we go.
Oh god. We both went.
I like this on Mikey Meeks.
That's what I'm saying. It's a good drag outfit.
I like it on Mikey. Like I like it on a man. No shade.
It's a good drag outfit.
It'd be good on a man. On a grown ass man. But like this hair with this ensemble, I'm like, no, it needs big ass hair. I'm sorry. Like she got swallowed.
And in which case, if you have to style it up that much, it's drag, mama.
Yes.
It's drag.
Yes. Because I was like, but for me, I like Mikey in it. And so when you bring it here, I can't just go, the garment's great, because now I'm looking at just the garment and I'm seeing this model and I'm like, to be honest, a lot of work went into this and it has details that are super pretty. But as far as fashion is concerned, I go costume immediately.
Also, like, it's designed for a man's shoulders and you can tell.
And the chest for a breast bib and all of that. It's very for the dude. And, you know.
For the dude.
Hey.
For the dude.
Hey,
like, look at that. Do you see how it doesn't hit her actual shoulders?
It's not sitting either the way it should.
It's like off of her shoulder.
Yeah.
Because it was made for a man, which is fine. But
or
like,
someone built like Roseanne Barr, you know. Man.
Linebacker.
Ooh, let me not say that about her. She'll get real mad. All right. So
Beautiful.
Sick.
Beautiful.
Love it.
Not McQueen like you said it was, quite, but very Galliano, very beautiful, very Dior, very Givenchy.
I have one qualm.
The shoe?
The boxer short bothers me a tad bit.
Because I wish it was just the shirt extended.
Get out of my brain! Get out of my brain! Get out of my brain! Get out!
I wish that he made the shirt into like a dress underneath, so it was like an illusion and it didn't look like a boxer.
Yes,
that was I thought that too.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
So much. Touching great. Yeah, I like literally get out of my goddamn head because that's exactly what I was about to say. I'm like, I wish all of this was going down
like
here.
It's so perfect everywhere, but that little strip.
I'm fine.
That little strip, and it should be like exactly like the collar too. The one that's peeking out. It should be like that spike.
I'm fine with the color. I'm fine with the heel because it does give you a good pump moment situation because we're really going to be focusing on this. You got the great model for this. That red hair with this gray. You did, yeah. She looks really good in this. I can see a lot of the girlies pumping in this outfit.
I think the only thing I would change about the shoe is I would change it to a strap back, like a sling back.
You want a sling back for her?
I think I would want a sling back rather than a pump.
I kind of like the pumpy, but I get where you're going.
But like you know those really long pointed Saint Laurent slingbacks that they've been wearing lately that almost looks like one of those like Mexican shoes
with the high strap that's on it. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, with the high back heel strap and then it's a super long toe, so it looks really sharp.
Okay,
but it would have to be one of those sharp ones, not like
a
regular. You know what I mean? Anyways, that's.
I'm with it. I almost can see this being worn with so many different things. I don't know. This seems like it could be on the store shelf right now, like immediately on the rack.
Oh yeah,
to be bought. Absolutely. Yeah, he did good. You're not from New Orleans though. He lived there.
I'm almost kind of mad he made him take the dress out from underneath this. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, bitch. I mean, bye here. Well, he wants to be called bitch, so I got you, bitch. Here go this bitch. The jacket's fabulous. And I love that you did a knee-high boot with her, girl. However, I did want to see it with the dress, only because I wanted to see you go home. No, okay. I wanted to see you do something with the dress versus remove it, technically, but you did take Christian's advice, which was smart to do. And I have to give credit where it's due, even though I'm annoyed with you as a person. You kind of
Right. It's good that he took it out because Christian said to do it, but I'm mad that they suggested it so that he had to, kind of thing. Because I think I liked the dress underneath it.
I kind of want to see the dress by itself with its own shoe and its own whatever's happening, but this coat,
so impeccable.
Mm-hmm.
So impeccable.
That red. Oh.
The way that puff sleeve is just so effortlessly like sitting, it looks like a plush doll.
And like, again, perfect styling with the hair and the shoe. Like, yeah, I know her. She's a bad bitch. We like her.
I mean, I'm biased though, because like I kind of like shit like that. Because like, look at my little.
Oh yes, creepy? Mother. Yes, mother. Oh my
This is my smoker's lung doll.
You call the police on your neighbors. Go ahead, girl. Music's too loud at 5 p.m. Ah!
She got her femme girlfriend up there. It's good. We good. But like, this is what I mean. Like, you gotta like, it's gotta be simple, and they got it simple there, which is why it's successful. The top of this is so good, and then the bottom is what it is.
Danny made something ugly. I don't like this at all. This styling, everything.
Oh my god.
Agree. Oof. Oof. I hate looking at this Bleeker. Could you not? I was so gagged at what happened this week. I hated seeing this on the stage. I thought that lady had she was going through withdrawals, possibly. A ketamine fix couldn't have it. I was like, what is happening? You're on mute.
I like the I like them separately. I don't like them together. It's too much together. Like if the top was with like a small skirt or like a pencil skirt or something like that, it'd be good. If this skirt had like maybe even just like a tube top, that'd be good. But together, it's too much. It's very like it's. Have you ever seen Pretty in Pink?
Yep.
You know that dress she buys and how perfectly fine it is, and then how she ruins it. It's like that. Where like you think that you're doing good and you're not.
You like this outfit?
Exactly.
I hate it. And I want to be in there. I think the corset and the belt are the best pieces of it. I hate this Renaissance factory fuck ass shit that's going on with it. I really do. I hate it. That corset and belt though, puss. I'd love to see that with a nasty, tight, good jean, but
a tight, skinny jean.
Nasty jean, but like, ew. I feel like Sofia Coppola is going to get a hold of this and ruin that movie too. But like, yeah, I don't really care for this. There are 2 movies that is referencing right now, but yeah, go ahead.
At once. I'd be so mad if I had to be wearing this. I would be so heated.
Hey, you got this.
Also, this is the same woman, by the way, as last year that got fucked over with that one girl.
Is it the same
girl? It's the same girl. Yeah, is it not? Or am I wrong? Am I tripping?
No,
is she not the only plus size girl?
No, this is a different girl.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong then. Maybe the slick back is just fooling me. I'm gonna look it up.
Hate. This bodysuit belongs on a white woman.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like, why did they give you this model, sister? I'm over here so confused. And this would be cute on a drag queen.
Yep.
Yeah. And I'd pay her $1. I'd tip her down if I saw her at the bar. But like, no. Yeah, it's meant to be on a man too. Ooh.
Well, you could tell that it's meant to be super padded and super cinched.
Look at the chest. That's crazy. I thought these were sweat stains at first. I kid you not.
Again, because she's not a man, her shoulders don't go out to there.
It's too big here, don't fit here. You had to do what you had to do with the waist. You didn't hem. Did you cinch any of this, sister? Did you do any editing to make it fit the body? I'm so confused. Did you just give them your like measurements for when you pad and say, give me somebody close to this?
They don't get to pick their models usually. Back in the day,
Nah.
they had to do the button bag and shit. Remember?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know how it works now, but
no, I don't think they picked either. But like, no. Look at Law was disgusted. I was too. I was just like, why are we bringing out of all the outfits that you made for Drag Race or that you had that you've made before that I've even seen you in, Jane? You know damn well this ain't it. You trolling, sister. Dare I say you didn't want to keep them past you the first episode? You just were glad to be on.
This isn't even the best look she wore on the show.
Not even close. Not even close to the best look that she wore on the show. Hell, her entrance look was better than this. Like, no, no. Jennifer, I feel so bad for showing your picture, but this is how we knew who you were. Because before your outfit came out, this is you being introduced to us. And we were told you were a former model on this show, and now you're a designer. And then we see this.
And she even told him to his face, I wore this as a costume.
As Poison Ivy, he says, don't tell me that. And you know, Christian went right back. You know, she wore that as a costume.
Again, really? I need more people to not stop looking at major houses because it's ruining you. This is literally just Yves Saint Laurent from the 80s. You know what I'm talking about with the flowers, and it's got the pink flowers that they usually.
We've seen this dress so many times. This has been recreated for everybody's prom. This has been in every drag queen's lookbook too, in different colors for different reasons.
It's the J-Lo dress without the dip and the pattern, like
the affordable one. Ooh, yep. Mm-hmm. Now, do I think this is pretty? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty. But I was like, I don't want to see nothing else. I think this is going to be a lot of this, a lot of it. Arbany, another person who they gave your intro here and not anywhere else. Shout out to my sister from Houston over here who was living in the Philippines, you know, getting their culture and their life in. Also, former Miss Universe. I was like, yo, that's what's up. And then her outfit came out, and
yeah. So you didn't make your pageant gowns, I guess.
And I'm more mad because I saw her, you know how they give a couple of the looks that they made at home. You had better. You had better shit to show.
And that's the problem with a good majority of them doing this, because it's like, you know, you had better at home. You know damn well you had better at home.
No, you had better. And you were like, I don't want to do too much first impressions. Maybe y'all weren't ready for 22 motherfucking people. And that's really the tea, is that with like Bleeker was saying earlier, there's so many folks. You better have something that's last in a great impression and not in a bad impression, because that bad impression is going to be even louder now compared to everybody else. The safe stuff, they're just going to forget about and say, we'll see them later. But I don't know how this was in the top.
Because the others were just that bad or safe. To be honest,
shout out to the model though. Shout out to Badu.
She got in by the skin of her teeth, basically.
I hate. I'm glad Law said something about that strap. Thank you, God. I was like, why? Why?
There's no reason for it.
Like, girl, the ABC gum dress, pop off. A little bit of that big chew.
The big chew. Fucking shut up.
Oh my God. Stupid. I pulled out some old shit right there. Wait a minute. But no, I don't like it. I was shocked she was at the top. This is definitely safe, if anything. I think the model sold the look. The model is gorgeous.
Yeah, I think that the model is the one that's really making it.
Right, there you go. Big League Chew. That's where my brain was, Dane. Right out there. A good old steroid-taking baseball player on the front. Amanda. No, I'm sorry. Anna. Anna's look here. Amanda's the model.
I love Anna. Oh my God. So Anna I've been following Anna for a long, long time. She has done a lot of stuff for like Julia Fox and Law. Like Law knows her work already. He's already judged her work because she was on that, oh my God, fashion show.
Oh,
So I wouldn't be surprised if he pulled her himself.
and
I
that's
wouldn't
probably
be
why she
surprised.
wasn't up for discussion this week, because it
Nope.
almost wouldn't have been like. we don't need
Also,
that
how come Heidi said to Law of all people, she's gonna whip you with those chains? I know that she's not meaning it that way, but girl, the optics of that statement, and that's why he said, "Ain't nobody whipping me with those chains." The way he said that was like very,
with
like, girl,
black
you need
children.
to figure out what you're saying right now.
Saying that with black children.
You got 2 black people present. You have black children, and
Like,
it's
I
not a
know,
it's not a joke. It's not a joke. It's not a joke.
like, I know that you were once married to a textured football, possibly, or a giant book of Braille, but like at the same time,
He was kissed by a rose, don't you?
kissed by the thorns first. But like, no, I just thought, like, let me
I
get on
paused.
that.
I went, did she
I've got
say
got too many jokes.
no?
And I love
No.
Seal too. I love his music, but like,
Cause you're never gonna survive. Oh God. It was
think
beautiful.
this is
She does.
interesting.
If you guys look up Instinct brand on Instagram, instinct.brand, she during COVID specifically was tired of New York having a bunch of trash everywhere, and so she started making these garments just on a whim. And so she does a lot of chain mail with this stuff. So this is just a peek of what she can do with these.
And this
So
is
imagine if
so-
she had regular textures and textiles and
it's soda can tabs that she
Yep.
made into chains. That's brilliant. And they look like
And-
bicycle chains. It's so fucking cool.
And I've seen her do this technique before with the dress. It's not fabric either. That's like tarps. You know those like black tarps?
Yeah.
That's what those are. And it doesn't look like tarps. It looks like leather.
I liked this. I thought it was very creative and cool. I was like, okay, this is interesting. I like it. I would have done something different.
It's just a peek. But like I wish she would have done something crazier with the hair.
Because
and
right
makeup.
here, I'm like, is she okay? But like one of them, nope. Look like one of McCain's children. You know what I'm saying? Look like that one that be pandering to the gays, McCain children. You know that one.
Megan.
Yeah, that bitch.
Megan. She wished she was that thin now. Anyways, keep going. I have personal beef with her. We ain't gonna get into that.
It's cute. This mom is shaped like ALR, but pop off.
Yeah, but it's good. I like it.
Brian.
This is once again, like we were saying earlier.
The girlies were bad, but this is puss.
This is Tom Brown. This is Comme des Garçons. You know that Tom Brown thing that we saw at the museum? Like, would that not look beautiful side by side?
Okay.
Would that not look beautiful side by side?
Let's have that quick conversation now that Bleeker's here, because we didn't get to do that together. So Bleeker and I went to the Houston Museum of Fine Arts, and they were having a fashion.
Are you gonna talk to me about that disaster? I'm gonna have
They had a fashion exhibit. And Bleeker came into town in Houston and got to take me there. I had such a great time. I'm really thankful for it. It's also one of my favorite pictures when we went to that room, in the Japanese area. It's one of my favorite pictures.
Saw that Beyonce Schiaparelli.
We saw the dress that Beyonce wore for was it Vogue magazine the cover shoot for,
and it was the dress. I looked it up. It's the dress
from Schiaparelli. The exact dress. I think it's like only a few have been made kind of like situation, and it's the exact color, the exact dress. We were gagging, and so here's me. That's Beyonce's dress. All the white women make some noise because y'all hoes turned around and was like, "Is that
we both
really
turned
Beyonce
into
wore that?
Tour guys.
Can Beyonce fit in that? Yeah."
Yes. This white lady was making all these aggressive like comments about her body shape and how she couldn't possibly imagine her fitting into it. I'm like, what the fuck? How fat do you think?
You have never seen that lady in person. I can say from many concerts and experiences, I have. That woman's
old
tiny.
Midwest woman.
That woman is tiny. Beyonce's tiny. So I was like,
let's take this back a few steps, shall we?
You saw how it recorrected too, though. I was like,
Yeah.
anyways, let's just this is gonna get real racist.
And then I like pulled it up on my phone because I had to show them the picture, and that's when everybody started freaking out. And then I could see the guy who worked there go, "Ooh, I have to make a note of this so he can tell people that's the dress that Beyonce wore for the Vogue cover.
Yup.
I'm like, why is that not even put on the card? But yeah.
I looked it up. It's not just the dress. It's the dress, Maddie.
First of all, I didn't make it about Beyonce because it was about Beyonce. But like,
to be fair, we didn't make it about Beyonce. We just directed the topic to Beyonce.
Because we were looking at, mind you, there was a Doechii outfit that was Tom Brown in there too.
The Tom Brown Doechii outfit from the Grammys.
That was there. But like for the dress specifically, how it happened was we kept looking at it going, that looks really familiar. And that's how it happened. That's how that kind of happened. We were both like, this looks so familiar. And then it hit me. I was like, Beyonce wore this. Had to. And it was the cowl neck and the way it was sitting. I was like, oh, it's the dress. But yeah.
And they ripped a Gianni Versace couture dress.
They also had that look that Zendaya wore. The Joan of Arc look was there too. Remember? Because when I saw it, I freaked the fuck out because I was like, bitch, this is the same fucking.
You remember? I was like, Maddie. We barely walked into the room.
Around, and we're like, okay, who wore that? And someone had to wear this. Wait, this look here.
I remember being so mad because this lady with a baby was in the way. I was like, I will move your baby right now, please.
But I learned a lot about fashion that day with Bleeker, and Bleeker was educating me on a whole bunch of stuff. Like, for example, the Chloe dresses that they were there, Prada looks that y'all have never seen before that were there from like the early 50s and 60s and stuff like that. It was really interesting to see. So if you ever have like a fashion exhibit coming to your town for your museum,
go.
Even if it's a small town thing, even if it's like just old antique gowns, I promise you it's worth it. It's beautiful.
You're going to see some pieces, the work and the craftsmanship, the detailing of stuff. It was impeccable to see a lot of it. And I did shout out to Museum of Fine Arts out here in Houston. You put some dresses in the perfect art rooms to
they matched them perfectly. Like the whole point of the exhibit that he and I went to was them putting them in with antiquities and art pieces that would also convey the same message. So they had to have enough knowledge to be able to map the stories together. So they mapped
like fashion around the world, right?
It was so great. Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Like they had like some of the Saint Laurents in like the contemporary. They had some in like the photography wing, some of the antiquities wings. It was great. Fantastic.
Yeah, contemporary room. They had all outfits that were very much in that same ballpark, so it didn't look like, why is this here? What's happening for that? That was a good day. Yeah, that was fun.
That was a good day, even though it was hot as balls.
I remember at one point I was walking and Bleeker looked at me and said, "Man, you want to sit down real quick?" And I'm like, you know what?
I said, we old.
I got so tired. And this is also me. Can we go in this section where the colors change our outfits?
I was staying in that hallway for as long as we did, please.
I'm such a kid. I was like, my shirt's turning pink. Now it's green. Now it's orange. But then it's the museum worker, y'all. This is the museum worker. Keep moving along. We know what's going on. We
know what to do.
Because there's this one walkway you go through that's supposed to give you optical illusion tease. Like you're only in one linear space and everything around you is nothing. That was so fucking cool. But I loved it because it gave the absence of nothing while also encompassing everything at the same time. But this is great.
Light at the end of the tunnel, so good.
Yeah,
this is amazing. I can't wait to see what else he's got and like what the time constraints are for what he was able to do in that.
Exactly, perfect shoe matching it too. It gives a little streetwear, but not, and it gives also the avant-garde tees. I'm so obsessed with the different textures of white happening here in the zipper
because it's both corded and zippers, and
you can take that off and just be another dress. I live, and also
this is how you do drag, but translate it to ready to wear, just so everybody knows this can be drag 1,000.
RuPaul live for this shit, and I say
and that's why I don't like reveal numbers, because I always know when you guys are going to do a reveal, because y'all come out in a goddamn cape.
And then it's another dress. But shout out to Jessica. She's back from last season. She's back from last season because Mama was working with one of them twins. So I had to unfortunately see her work with someone toxic.
I remember because they were fighting over her, right? Wasn't she the one they were fighting over?
Yeah, that's my muse. That's my muse. But Brian, you got a good one. You got lucky. Now, Tyra, like all of us, were like, damn, that was 22 looks? 22? Holy shit. Okay. So let's go over the 6 people who will be immune for being up for elimination next week. And that's our top 6. While another 6 are going to be eliminated from this season, giving us only 16 people competing moving forward. Multiple eliminations coming up. The people that they called up are these folks whose names I don't have remembered yet, except for Brian.
These people. And up for elimination, these people.
I will be more invested in everyone's names next fucking week when we have cut this cast, cut the fat, cut it down. Then I will be invested in names, because you're telling me 22 hoes up in here and 6 bitches got to leave. I ain't learned nobody's name.
Like, just bring it back to the old format where you showed us the audition processes. If you just want us to see other people, like if you just want to showcase designers, that's fine. But do the audition process.
So who was saved? All right, bet Elizabeth, the bitchy girl, the dude who lives in New Orleans but is not from New Orleans, Chloe. We know Chloe, the Czech Slovakian boy, the Russian lady, and Brian. Yep. I said,
yeah,
the Russians are eating up low key, but yes, no, on some real note, they both put in the work. I may not have liked his as much, but I do have to give credit where it's due, because that top was everything and the skirt was too. I just prefer them with different outfits, but I have to give it to Miss Mama with her dead tooth over there from Russia, Bobby.
You say dead tooth? It's literally just a tooth gem. You're killing me. This is so funny.
Every time I see it, I'm like,
I know, because I think the same thing. I'm like, is it dead? And
is it about to come out? It's coming out, right? It's gonna fall any minute. This is me. I'm like,
unless you're doing like an editorial photo shoot, my fellow white people, you all look ridiculous with your tooth gems, just so you know.
Because it's so big. Like, it's like, here are your teeth, bam! And I'm like,
well, it's their it's the white people's solution to, I can't wear grills because it's culturally insensitive, so now I'm gonna do this. And I'm like, that's the same thing, but different. Is it not?
I'm gonna pretend it's dead, so I feel better about it.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, so it's like, yeah, let's just say it's dead, because it's just
I like Bobby, but when that mouth opens up, I'm like,
yeah, it's because they can't wear grills. Like, it's not applicable for us to.
I'm like, is that your can opening tooth? Like, what's happening here?
It's so bad.
Shut up, Matthew. I don't need to make fun of that at all, because our dental shit out here is also on some bullshit. So pop off, but not worse than UK. I would say I don't agree with all of this top 6. I would have switched out a couple folks up in here and there personally, especially Elizabeth bitch ass. Forgive me for saying that, but I was like, yeah, the chewing gum dress, no. We could have switched that out even for Bai. I would rather him in that red coat get more time for that. I was like, there were a couple other looks that would have sat in that position, in my opinion. And some of these were a little boring. Jude made sense. Bobby made sense. Brian made sense to me. I'll give Chloe time too. But even for Chloe, I found it to be more safe than like, oh, this is amazing. I was like, I'm not jumping for joy over the back. But I still was like, okay.
I feel like it's just one true sneak, and it's Elizabeth.
Yeah, Elizabeth.
She's the one true sneak.
Like, yes, your attitude sucks, and we can be like, no, we don't have to like all that. But for me, it is the matter of this dress.
How is she going to work with clients? If she has this attitude now, how's she going to work with the clients that roll through there and tell her, we don't like this? That's a part of the whole thing.
Oh, I love the asymmetry of the bottom. We have seen that, girl. Like, stop. So that's just why I was like, I don't know about all this. Now, the bottom 8, with 2 being saved here. Let's just start it up with the get out of my house. Get the fuck up out my house, Jennifer. I hate that for her, but that was when Jane realized, oh, shit.
She wasn't a serious person. I'm so sorry. You were not serious with that.
You have a passion for fashion, and there's a but. I just didn't see what was going to be cool later. But you seem cool. Yeah,
cool. She seems cool. And the thing is, what she designed doesn't seem like her aesthetic, so I'm confused.
Jane's like, oh my God, this is real. Yes, baby girl, you
Oh wait, like, can we backtrack for 2 seconds? How come Plain heard Law? What are your thoughts? And then tried to pull the RuPaul's Drag Race bit where she speaks first, and I said, "Girl, wrong show."
We're gonna get there. Yeah, we're gonna get there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're gonna get there because they kind of went down the line, but they sort of were picking here and there. But Jennifer went home first. Bye, Jennifer. Goodbye, Andrea.
Andrea, I don't know how she even thought that was gonna get anywhere. I don't.
It's Tyra's explanation. I was hollering because she was trying so hard to be nice, but then she was like, "But you did this, and then you did that," and then it's like, I'm sorry. I said, yeah, it's not cute. Like, can you imagine? Oh my God. If I saw that in person, I'd have a field day making fun of that.
Could you imagine you're just minding your business and your friend is like, yeah, my friend's going to be here any minute. And then their friend rolls up in this and you have to just not say anything?
That part. Oh, gay for Satan. Thank you for being here. Him. I totally forgot when Jennifer was called Jessica by Yang Yang. She goes, "Oh no, Jessica." She didn't even correct her. She was like, "Well, you don't need to know her name because she's gone home anyways." But bye, Andrea. We
ain't here, so
you're a cool mom who votes red. Zaray, yeah, I saw you out too, sister. I was like, yeah, no, it's a little boring. They liked your style, but they were like, this would have been better to show versus what you gave. And she had to go too. Now. Danny, I remember. Yeah, I was like, no. Why are we saving? What? Huh? What's happening here?
It's because she at least had an interesting silhouette.
Maybe the portfolio maybe saved her too, and they were thinking about that. They're like, maybe she'll take risks, so it'll be more interesting than versus someone who's gonna be boring. I can agree on that. Me too. But I still think that thing was atrocious. So I was gonna gag when she was saying. I said, please prove me wrong. That was where I left it. I said, you know what? Please make me a believer next week. I beg of thee, because ew. But make me a believer next week, please. Please make me a believer. I think the bigger gag of her being saved in this moment, and I really want y'all to hear me, is that look who's left. Like, her being saved, they didn't think that girl should have been saved. Nobody there thought she should have been saved, who was left when she walked away. Q's dreams are dying in front of them when Danny's name got called. I'm talking about, oh my God, I'm about to be one of the first eliminated to say Drag Race boots. Like, yeah, you about to be gone, sister. And they gave Q honest advice. It was correct. Everything that they said was true. Arbany so beautiful, but like, her look is boring as fuck. Let's be very clear. It was boring as hell. Jane, now here's where Bleeker was at with this moment of Heidi asking Law, what do you think of Plain Jane's garment? And Plain Jane starts to describe their garment when this happens. And I made sure to get this bit by bit. Law starts to speak. Jane starts to talk about the outfit. Gags, look at Law. Law was like...
Like, the face says everything. That says 1,000 words. You are not going to be here that long.
Because they almost know Jane for their antics on Drag Race, so that's why I think Law also gave it what it was. It was. Well,
that's the thing. Yes, that's the same thing with Utica, where I'm like, you guys know them, you know that, right? So you have to do 20 times better than what.
And you playing on a different. This is a different game. This is way more my field than it is yours, and I
right. You can't tell me shit now.
Real talk. Like, you could be on RuPaul and like tell me I'm wrong, and I'm gonna be quiet. But today is the day you're gonna hear. And so when
Gigi Good is busy with her successful clothing line that she doesn't need this show. That's the answer to that.
So Heidi goes.
Anyways, keep
Heidi
going.
She's so petty. Like, Heidi's like, wait, did I ask Law? I said Heidi. And then play, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so, because in Drag Race, high key, they would have asked.
Like, did she just like black out and not hear her say, Law, what do you think?
I think she's been under such a reality TV bubble because honestly, Jane literally went from Drag Race to House of Villains to now Project Runway. You have done 3 different reality shows in such a quick time frame. And like, would be cool to see Nymphia. I mean, she's a winner already of a show, so she wouldn't have to come here. And she also gives me, I take my time to make clothes tees, but we have seen her make things fast. So it's possible homogenic, but I don't think Nymphia wants this. If she did come on here, I'd support. But Jane was gagged. Oh my God, no, I'm so sorry. Whoop, 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 whoop. That chuckle that Law did.
Law went, you don't even know what you're doing right now.
It was very... I'm going to hurt her in the best way possible.
She's ready to break her apart next episode.
And Law read Plain Jane to filth. If you were on a whole nother show, I would make you lip sync.
Lip sync for your life.
And then Jane's like, at least I know I'd be a kill at the lip sync. And Law just giggled because it's like, that wouldn't even matter. Based on Drag Race.
That's the thing. That's the whole thing. Like, you forget Law is a big, like, you think that he didn't negotiate the fact that he has weight to his decisions on this show? You think he had the ability to pull a Schiaparelli dress an hour after it walked? You think that he doesn't have the ability to control some of the narratives on this show?
This is very... I felt bad for Robbie. And you know why I feel bad for Robbie? Because Robbie is separating themselves from Q. And they're trying to become their own individual through a different avenue of something that they have passion for and they put their heart into. And so Q, I do hope that you don't go home on the first episode.
Whereas Plain came on as herself, right? Like as the Plain Jane moniker?
Literally as Plain Jane. Yep, came as their... And for Plain, that's smart business-wise. So that way they can't sue you out for personal stuff and all that kind of stuff. It's very smart to do and also builds a brand. So
I don't think it is, because her brand is drag. Whereas if people see a drag queen at the head of it, they're going to go, well, that's not for normal people. That's for an over-exaggerated person.
Yeah, Plain would probably argue a little differently as to what their brand is versus drag. But I hear what you're saying. As me meeting Plain and speaking a few,
it's smart for the fan base she already has, but it's not smart from an aspect of building new business.
Like as an entertainer, I think it's smart only because they would hire Plain Jane for whatever they know they're going to be on some bullshit. But in terms of this competition, I was like, I wouldn't be able to take you seriously, as I'm not doing right now. I can't take Plain seriously on this show. I'm sorry. I was like, I can't take her seriously. Jeffrey was gagged when Law said, I hate this look. And he's like, what?
He thought he really nailed it.
I hate to be this person, but it feels like a lot of people have been blowing that hole and have been very much catering to it, making you feel good about yourself, and no one's been
too much pillow princess.
Yep. And I think that this was a reality check. And I'll be real with you, Jeffrey. I do want to see more of your work, to be very honest with you. I was not happy when you pulled out a little promo look from a seat. I was like, girl. And no shade to Mikey, because it was a good look for Mikey. I have seen your better work from you too. As much as that was a lot of work you put into that outfit, and it was great. I remember some looks you made now, and I'm like,
and like we were talking about earlier, why would you put something out that they've already technically could have seen? If I'm bringing something to this show, I'm not bringing anything I've posted on Instagram. I'm not bringing anything I've designed for somebody else. I'm not bringing anything I've designed for myself. I'm bringing a brand new thing. They've seen your portfolio. They know what you've done. Why would you bring the same thing you've already put on another body?
How old are you? Why does it feel like you've gotten cosmetic surgery too early?
Okay.
All right, that'll be my last thing I had to say about him, because that was bothering me the whole time I was watching him. Like, I feel you're too young for whatever.
But do you see what I mean by, like, I think they're going to keep Jeffrey because pretty privilege?
And I think he will be good TV too. I think he'll be the least evil of what we got from the twins era.
I have a very terrible, not terrible from an aspect of offensive, but just terrible because, like, So because Utica was on last season and everybody in RuPaul's Drag Race was up in arms about Utica's looks, what if they brought Jane and Robbie in to be like, see, drag queens just can't fucking do this shit? Is that not the edit it kind of feels like?
So I feel Robbie Q auditioned authentically, and I feel they put them on because they saw the work and they thought this may be interesting. For Jane, I apply your statement.
No. I mean the edit room. They're not telling them that. I'm saying like they're bringing them in to like be like, do you see what we mean by the drag aesthetic? Because they used to do that back in the day when people would do too many costumey things. They would bring in a bunch of costumey people and then show everybody like, see, all they're gonna do is costumey. And then the next season, they didn't need to bring any costumey people in. They brought in only strictly tailoring. Like it's how the edits seem to feel lately.
Yes and no. I receive it, but I think I'm still splitting the hairs between the two. And I think this is another reason why I want them to leave Q in the competition so Q can actually prove themselves, because they take this seriously versus the other girl who I think plain, I'm no shade, friend. They hired you because you character. I'm sorry.
No, they hired her because she's a drag queen for hire more than most. It's kind of like Manila Luzon's visibility. She's more of a drag queen for hire, as in like I will do anything. I don't have any moral like compass as far as, you know what I mean. Like they do, but you know what I mean. They're willing to do more.
Right, but that's what I was saying is they're gonna put you on because you're a character and because you're just gonna do the assignment. You're gonna be yourself, which you know what you do, and it doesn't matter if you go home first or not. You're gonna bring something to the yard, as they say. But like, I'm afraid you're gonna go home, girl. I'm sorry, not Jeffrey. You have a bit.
I think Jeffrey's gonna get kept. Yeah, I think Robbie and Blaine are gonna get
Jeffrey and Robbie. Something about those two. I feel it's more than Arbany and Jane. You know,
that's where I give the pretty privilege comment. I think his pretty privilege is going to get him through. Because like, real talk. I love you guys, but the RuPaul's Drag Race crossover ain't as big as you think it is for this show. It really isn't. Because it's not as quote-unquote exciting. It's not as quote-unquote camp, right? It's not the same genre of thing.
There is no contract about one episode only kind of thing, friend. If Jane posted that, that's bullshit. I'm going to be real. And same thing with Jackie Cox. Jackie Cox got eliminated because she was bad.
Yeah.
Because Jackie Cox went on Canada's Drag Race All-Stars Bleeker and literally got like no shade, threw her out. Like, you hear me? Like, whew, like got her ass torn up in a lip sync. It was like, whew, sorry, lady. You know, and as much as she was a political activist and we love that and everything, it was like, mama, you in a Drag Race competition. Yeah. Again, Eric, that's the point that I was making. Just like with, like you brought up Jackie and this and the others, Plain is brought there as a character and not as a competitor.
And they do that with regular people too, not just drag queens.
They do it with Drag Race. They do it with Big Brother. They do it with every reality show possible. They look for that one fool.
Big Brother, shout out Selena Estes.
Yes, Selena, we're rooting for you, fellow Libra. But they do that. Goofus and Gallant is one of the perfect examples of this. And shout out to my people who read Highlights magazine back in the day. Gallant's going to do this, but Goofus is going to do that. And we want Goofus. We do want the dumb, do, stupid, whatever. We're not going to take you seriously, but you got a whole bunch of quotable moments. But we also want to see the girl that's actually taking this fucking seriously continue on. But we like to be surprised. I can't believe you brought up
Highlights magazine.
It's so old. But like, we want to be surprised by people who we thought weren't going to actually give what needs to be given. And that's why I'm like, Jane, if they kept you, I'd be gagged as you cleared through the rest of this. I'd honestly be gagged. But
she wouldn't last another episode.
I just see it more for Robbie than I do for Jane. And as far as Jeffrey's concerned, if they eliminate Jeffrey and kept Q, I might have to give them a hug. Because like...
No, like I think that the person that's going to work harder is going to be Robbie. I think Robbie's going to work the hardest. I think that she wants it. Baby wants it. I think Jeffrey's a little bit too big for his britches kind of thing. Like there's too much narcissism there
But
that it can pretty privileged.
Very privileged.
I feel like that can either help or hurt him depending on which way it goes. Both edits are very interesting, but either way, Plane is going home. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. There's no way.
I feel like at this point, and I know they're judging it off the looks that they brought. If I was a judge, I'd be like, can we see shit? What do they send when they send their audition tapes? Can we just see some of that real quick? Because like, as much as we're looking at this, like, can we just see if they should have just brought something that we know they could do better, or if they're just actual ass? Because I would be splitting hairs here in this situation. Because I guess also can say.
Can you imagine if the two of them get kept and Plane goes? That'd be hilarious.
That's what I want to happen. I want Jeffrey and low-key Robbie to stay, and no shade Albany. I just really hated what you brought, and Jane to be the ones eliminated, and they gag them, and it's actually 17. I kind of would be okay with. I'd be okay with that, to be very honest. I'd be like, that would make more sense to me versus 3 more people go.
I think they're still going to get rid of 3 people. I just think there's going to be one that we didn't expect, maybe.
Or they get rid of 3, and then the following day, when everyone thinks someone's gone, then one person walks back in, and it's like, and Christian was like, I just couldn't see them go.
And then he's like,
here I am in my little women's jacket, and I want you guys to know that you're great designers.
And I haven't aged a day.
But like my twink hole from 10 years ago is telling you that you can do this, and penis, vagina, whatever. But like, yeah, this episode was a little, to me,
no, like they literally just threw us into shit, and then that was it.
It was like we were having to go through hell just to remember people's names. Some people we were barely getting any time with. It felt like seconds versus minutes with some folks. They were highly focusing on the drama of the 2 queens that were over there, one tree stump to another. And then we had the drag queens. I'm talking about Brian and Bai. Those were 2 tree stumps right there. 2 trees that got chopped down. The stumps are mad at each other, just staring at each other in the forest. Like, fuck you, bitch. Oh, fuck you, bitch. Both you all stumps. But then it was like we focused a lot on the queens from Drag Race. I felt that was very heavy-handed for the Drag Race audience. And then everybody else was like, sprinkle this, sprinkle that. Elizabeth is a bitch. So yeah, it was a little weird. Angela, you are correct. I thought, and I guess a lot of other people thought too.
They should have just not brought in more people and gave us a 12-episode spread. I don't understand.
Or have a double premiere. First 12 come in, the other 10 that competed themselves or whatever. Actually, do 24. Had 12 there, 12 here, 6 go forward, 6 go forward, 12 people move in. Since you want to do All-Stars tournament style, basically. Like, they could have done that. That would have made sense more than this. But, hey, they said it was bigger. It's better. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. But I did like this episode. And there are some people who I'm going to be rooting for that I see are still left. And I'm interested to see their work. I just hope that, like Bleeker and I faced last season, don't rush this that hard. Don't do it that bad. Focusing on the drama is great. We love a little kiki with TV, but this is also a show about artistry, especially with design. And a lot of people are.
That was my issue last season. I felt like the designs last season weren't that great.
There were a few people who I have questions for. This group looks a little bit more interesting, if I'm going to be honest with you, than the last group. I kind of hated last season because 2 fuck face, bad, horrible, botched chin job looking motherfuckers who were related to each other by blood. They really
got under our skin. I hate them.
I have never wanted to find a brick in a yard and throw it through someone's window so bad. I don't want to be Jasmine Sullivan, bitch. I want to be the bat hitting the window. You understand me? Like, I can't believe y'all exist.
You're like, if I were at Stonewall, I would turn around and throw the brick the opposite direction.
Bitch, I'd grab Marsha and throw her at you, bitch. Like, you got me fucked up. Like, oh, shut up, queen. Like, it felt like that every time they spoke. Like, real talk. Yeah. And I also found a little bit of transphobia from them, the way they were talking to VJ. I'm going to be quiet on that. But, like, it was just a couple of 1s and 2s I wasn't feeling from some hothead sissies that only like the LGB and not the T. Oop. But, like, yeah, that's what I kept getting from them, too. And it was really annoying. I don't see that this season so far. But I know based off of Bai making a comment about she's fat and ugly, and I immediately was like, I know who you are as a person.
Yup.
Exactly who you are. You just hold on yourself. You're fucked. You're definitely not the worst of the evils when it comes to Brian and you. Brian clearly comes off way more mature than you do. You're looking for some see you next Tuesday read that you heard at a fucking club or saw on Drag Race fucking Philippine Slays and Royale.
No, literally, why is it just every single fucking phrase he could think of, just one right after the other?
The producer remember the producer was like, "Are you good?" Like you
kind of. You're going a lot of places right now.
Am I? Oh, you got to pull me back in. No, you got to start self-editing because you're just looking for moments. You're looking for sound bites.
Kiki down, boots, mama, DT.
I bet it's bitch. If you call me bitch and look at me, I am sickening in my look. You look crazy. Okay, you look crazy. I know you mad at a lot of folks because they look. I can tell you be mad at folks, but like, I'm not going to be able to deal with him until some sort of attitude change happens or whatever the case may be. Because I'm like, honey, you ain't slaying shit. You're just some ugly dude who makes some interesting looking clothes and you be mad at the rest of the girlies for whatever the case may be. Pop off. You give me insecure sissy and I'm not feeling it. Sorry about it. It's a little late in the video, so I'm going there with some of the words. So like, the AI stops reading after this. After that 2-hour marker, they've been giving up on me. So let's
like forget it. I don't want to transcript this shit anymore.
Anyway, so y'all saw how I made that a sound effect. Thank you. All right, versus word. Aha! It's a horn that I honk. Beep beep. But yeah. We'll see how this season goes. We're going to talk about this every Friday here on the channel around 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And just give our takes. And as a reminder, it's a live. We just going to be talking. We may go off topic. We may have a moment of spillage of whatever the case may be. But that's just because you're talking to two friends who are friends in real life. Oh, here you go. Hi. Who are friends in real life. And yeah, we want to share this with you. So hope you enjoyed yourself and all that good stuff. Bleeker, any last thoughts before we give our socials and get the tuck out of here and I get my salad because I'm hungry?
No, I think it's gonna be a fun ride as long as it's not handled like it was last season with how quickly it just like moved through everything. I want to be able to enjoy the designers. I want to get to know them. I feel like I didn't give a shit about any of them. So hopefully we'll have that in the new direction. But as always, you can find me on Twitter.
I think
to talk about it.
Joseph was the one we actually kind of gave the fucks about that when he was gone. It was like, what the fuck is happening here?
Well, he's the only one that had any construction, so why do I care?
It was Joseph and the redhead girl with glasses that we were like invested.
Once they were gone, it was like, who cares?
Oh, and then our other boy who what was he our Asian brother that was on the show who we were really up in there with him, and then when we saw who was left, it was like, well, I hope Utica wins just because they're not an asshole, and then VJ won. I was like, oh, okay, I'm fine with that because that bested the brothers. So
that's all I wanted. I just wanted them to lose. Let's be honest.
I was just happy that
they could have been like, and the prize goes to Rocco from Elmo. And I'd be like, deal, best designer.
I'd like, give it to Heifer from the show Rocco's Modern Life before you give it to them. Imaginary person.
Modern Life.
Rocco's Modern Life.
Modern Life.
Yu Chen was his name. Thank you, Eric. I was trying to remember. I like Yu Chen. He kind of screwed the pooch a little bit towards the end, though. It was like, no. But yeah, I did like Yu Chen. He was cool people. Okay, yeah, my final thoughts. I'm excited to go through this show or talk about the show with you each and every Friday. Of course, the reactions will be Friday morning since they don't post it on Thursday nights, you lying ass promo people. Project Runway, I'm going to tell you this right now. It says
at 2 a.m.
Literally, it says premieres July 9th. I didn't get to watch it till the 10th. Okay.
It's because they still put it on Freeform, so we have to wait until it airs on Freeform, and then we get to watch it.
It aired on Freeform, and they still didn't post it on time because I was thinking
that's what I'm saying. Because we have to wait until West Coast sees it.
I hate that.
So essentially, we have to wait till West Coast sees it, but we have to wait until West Coast sees it and the episode ends. And when the episode ends, that's when they put it up. That's
my VPN
ridiculous.
Will be used for this next one because
ridiculous.
I was like.
No, literally, I was like, there's no way I'm getting 21 looks together in the morning. In the morning.
That's why I was like, no.
Bleeker was asking me, like, Matty, you gonna be good? Because I know you're covering a lot right now. And
I literally said that.
let me be real
I was like, I'm worried. I'm worried.
Let me be very, very real with you. I've been up since 7 a.m. flat. I have done 3 reactions today. I'm about to do a 4th one in a minute because I was told I have to do Untucked. So I'm like, okay, I'm about to go film that right now.
His schedule's so busy that he's like is forgetting what days is going to be best for him to do. And it's because he's just hustling that heavy.
And then
I literally said, hey, you sure you want to do this? You got a lot of shit on your plate.
And I was like, I need it because the way my world's been going right now, people not taking me seriously. I need them to see that the passion's still there. I may be turning 40 this motherfucking year, but bitch, I need to make money. I got fucking fur babies. I got me. Ain't nobody taking care of me. I ain't got no man. I ain't got no woman. I ain't got nobody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's me by myself. I got to do something, right? But shoot, I'll get All Stars 11 will be tomorrow, 2:30 here on this channel. I'm not prepping for that till tomorrow because, baby, the moment I get this food in my belly, I'm going to bed. Actually, recording the reaction first, then eat, then work out, then shower, then sleep, then get up and do everything. And then Sunday, as a reminder, I know y'all been missing the panel. I've been talking to them about getting an episode together, but Sunday I will be doing Canada's Drag Race All Stars review. I know you are ready to talk about that because, child, I said, oh, we're going to be fighting again this season. Okay, good. Drama is high on that show. And I'm kind of here that Canada stopped being so goddamn friendly. It was getting on my nerves a little bit. I was tired of seeing them tuck each other's penises in. It was getting annoying. So do us a favor, hit that like button, share, subscribe. Recognize and realize this is all for entertainment purposes only. We're just giving you our thoughts and opinions. Nobody here wishes ill on anybody.
Nah.
On YouTube, and we want to make sure that you understand that we're here for the fun. Like, if we talked about something that you like and it made you upset, receive it as just simply criticism and just an opinion and nothing more than that. You can continue loving that person, thinking they're amazing. It doesn't change how you feel about them. When you have to go off and attack other people on behalf of others, that's when it's like, girl, you're missing the whole point of commentary and critiques and this, that, and the other, right? A lot of these folks on Drag Race have been in the room with both me and Bleeker and will tell you and tell everybody else, girl, we don't give a fuck. Like, you, no. Yeah. Like,
they actually approach you and go, "You girl, you're the most honest person out there. I'm really appreciate it. I get my shit together because of the critiques you're giving me."
And Bleeker's been there for that. You have seen them do that.
And I'm not saying this to like hype or blow smoke or anything like that, blow hot air or whatever. I have physically been in the space where it's like, move, get out of my way. I have to talk to him real quick. It's like, it's not like he's not.
And he'd be gagging me. Like, I'd be gagged. I'd be like, you.
And he'll literally be looking around like.
It'll be folks I have talked about too. And they're like, when you said this about me that day, you were right. But let me give you some more information because you got this wrong. And it's always like that. The girlies that don't give me no time are the ones that are insecure themselves.
If you can't constructively criticize something, you do not love it.
Because Lord knows
it has to be constructive.
They've told me, Matt, I don't stop watching you because this, that, and the other. And I received it, but I also go, but I still like what I do. So I'm going to keep doing what I do. You may not be a part of the next chapter with this because I wanted to keep doing that, but maybe you'll fall on for the next one after that. That's life right now, right? You can't love everything forever. Sometimes you got to take a break from stuff and then come back to it. And I received that, right? So, it is what it is, but Bleeker, I appreciate you. Here we go. Hi. I appreciate you for being here today and joining back again. You're one of my regular co-hosts on this channel. Dooley runs for Dragula. Bleeker owns Project Runway, and I trust Bleeker's opinions when it comes to fashion and garments and design. And I know you're going to give the real on this, and I know you know your references, so I appreciate you. And again, you've invited me into that world, taking me to the museum that time, and I was able to experience it, see the details you were talking about, fully understand the language, and now I have more of a understanding of fashion and more of a repertoire my damn self when it comes to
not to be that person, but like you're also, your proportions now. You're dressing a lot better now.
It's not just because you're feeling good either. Like, you know what to look for on your own.
Let me show you something to give Bleeker a little bit of confirmation for that. Y'all gonna gag because remember I told you pizza's coming. But hold on.
Got like 80 drinks up here, y'all. I'm so.
Yeah. Where's your measuring tapes? Where your proportions, children? Who are you checking? Because
when I tell you this is your best friend, everybody look me in my eyes right now. If you do not have a fabric measuring tape, buy one. I don't care if you sew or not. This will give you the most accurate proportions in what you will be able to buy. You will be able to find the exact thing. You can wear anything. All you need is a good tailor and to know your measurements.
We have very
End of
much
paragraph.
started. I have started to do my due diligence on my male proportions and what I think pieces should be. So, like,
yep.
Yeah, this is also, I'm going to say this for gentlemen in general in my rant pack. Ladies, I know y'all know a little bit more, but even for y'all, pay attention. Get this immediately.
It's so cheap. It's like $1, maybe $1.50.
Yeah, whatever. It's very cheap. But one, you're going to be wearing a suit soon. And I promise you the suit that you have in your closet right now probably don't fit. And you need to go to a tailor immediately. And it's going to cost you a little bit, but it'll be worth it.
And you'll be able to keep it for a long time.
That part. You need to learn where you are measuring your waist because a lot of people think, oh, it's no. There's literally, honey, okay. Calf size, your inseam, your neck size, your chest size. Like you
can't afford a tailor. Buy a book and learn how to tailor your clothes. I literally cannot afford a tailor. What did I do? I bought a sewing machine. I now tailor all of my pants. I tailor all of my clothes.
And I can hand stitch. I still don't got that sewing machine down, but I can actually hand stitch. And as long as that does take, it feels really good getting a knot in, and then
you don't need an expensive machine, dude. I have like a fucking old like 60s machine from Woolworths, man, and it was fine.
I just like hearing the sound of a sewing machine.
I know. It doesn't matter. It huge belly, small belly, apple shape, pear shape. You can fit
learn your measurements.
Garment. It's just a matter of your proportions and tailoring. You can. I don't want to hear anybody say, "Oh, I can't wear that." Yes, you can. Only problem that you will ever run into is a color, because you can't change your skin tone.
You can tan, and you
can, but you probably should not.
And in the changing part, that goes from cool colors to warmer colors to fall, winter, spring, summer. That shit's real. And I really do look at people sometimes and go, there are outfits that are universal throughout the entire year. Then there are shit that you don't need to be putting on until October through February.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Same thing for summer. Why are you wearing summer ass clothes and it's winter? You look crazy.
And if you're going to wear summer clothes, layer it properly so it is winter.
Yes. You all, what is it? You need every man needs a sports coat that's tailored down. You don't even need a suit. You should have one, but you definitely need a sports coat for sure.
And you don't even need to buy an expensive one. Go to Goodwill, find one that generally fits you.
And then take it to a tailor.
Just like generally, take it to a tailor. And they'll get it done.
Your measurements right. It'll be done in 2 days.
And I promise you. And if you're in a city, go to someplace like a Koreatown or like some sort of Mexican district. They will do that tailoring for dirt cheap and do it impeccably. And they are loyal as hell.
Excellent work. You will develop a client relationship with them. Oh, that's another thing too for my young babies out there, because I'm a little bit older than y'all hoes now. Start developing relationships with people that you go into business with over little things like tailoring clothes or things like that. That's one thing I'll give my dad some credit for. I can go to some of the people he's brought me to in my life because he remembers my dad. They know this, that. They have a good relationship. And then I develop my own relationship with those people, or I have my own with them. Bleeker knows the Krogers I go to. They know me.
The two of us are networking like crazy all the time. 24/7.
The corner store. That man is ready for me when I walk in. I don't have to ask him for the stuff no more. It's, hey, Matt. Hey, friend.
And then you got the swishers.
gang race.
I've heard that happen. I've heard it on the phone.
They literally they go 6 or 7. Or you gonna get a protein shake today? Did you try how much you put in 20 or 10 in? It's those little moments, man. It will change your world, bro. Same thing
and I promise you, it'll open more doors for you than you think. Because I'm nice to staff and security. I have staff and security that let me in backstage places. Because I'm nice to like people in stores and stuff, they give me discounts. Kindness will get you so far. Even if they screw up, even then, give them kindness. They'll give you something extra.
Especially if y'all hoes want to be the big girls in the club and try to be them it mamas, you better be tipping your bartenders. You find out who owned that motherfucker. When you see him there, let him know how much you like that establishment and be real about it. And be an actual patron to the place you're going to and not a menace.
Because how are you going to build a house when you don't have a foundation?
That part.
The foundation is what holds it up. The makeup artists, the hair people, the people who make like a watch, like those things are all factors.
Yes, having a stank face does affect you. I've had someone tell me that before who had a lot of power out here in Houston to go, I was afraid to approach you because you seem like you had an attitude, but now that I met you, I love you down. And I was like, I gotta work on that. And those little moments. Sometimes you just don't know what you look like, and let somebody tell you. Your friends ain't gonna always give you the tea. Sometimes they just want to be like, I don't want to hurt your feelings. But
because what do we say to each other?
Yeah, we say
fix your face, fix your face. Like, fix your face.
Bleeker real good at Matty. Why you looking like that? And I'm like, what am I looking like? It seems like you're like lots going on up here. Are you good? And I'm like, okay, you're right. Hold on, let me catch myself because I'm like thinking of 20 billion things, and I'm looking like this the whole time I'm thinking. We are not all privy to what's happening in the next person's car, but we can at least turn to our neighbors and give them the reflection we want to see.
That's how you build community. And the only reason I've been preaching this extra heavy lately because we are lacking a lot of community in a lot of areas. Fashion is very much a piece of it that can bring you to a larger community, but just it gives you a better sense of self. Gives you a better sense of self.
Yeah,
you can
that better
figure
sense of self
out.
Will change your wardrobe, will change your life, will change how you approach things. And even the most simple things that you can put on, people are going to see it's you, or something that's crazy that normally you thought, oh, I would never think that looks good. Someone's going to say it looks amazing. There's always somebody out there who's looking for you.
If you think it looks crazy, I promise you somebody's going, man, they look so cool right now.
Fabulous.
They look so cool.
And the one person that called you hideous, 5 other motherfuckers think you're beautiful, bitch. Okay.
And they're probably wearing New Balance shoes and jeans. Who cares?
And who cares? That's another thing.
You're not gonna see these people ever again. Be the clown. Be the jester. Be the spectacle.
And you don't know anybody's shit. You never have. You don't. You just don't know any. Like I really have to stress. You really don't know anybody anything.
The only person that you are responsible for and that you have to answer to is yourself.
Because when you go to sleep, that's you, baby. And when you
whatever
wake up,
entity you may believe in, at least.
That's you. Like literally, I can't stand it sometimes. Well, I gotta worry about this. But girl, when you die, that's you by yourself. The end. Y'all not holding it. Listen, Jack and Rose. Let's say them hoes die together off the Titanic, right? They're not dying together and then end up in the same place. No, they're just gone. You understand? Separation. Buried over here in the poor man's lot, and Rose would have been over in the rich motherfuckers. I'm just saying, like.
No, literally.
At the end of the day, it's just you. So fucking live and fuck all that noise. And I'm tired of swearing, and YouTube is stupid, but it's also amazing and awesome and great. And I love it so very much. And America.
We love you, YouTube. We love you. I love my overlord, Google.
Actually, yes, because that's right. We do. Yes, we do.
We love our overlords.
We do. Facial recognition. We do.
It's AI.
We do.
It's like Reggie Dinkins. It's AI.
We do. We love you. We love it. We do. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. Okay. All right, we're wrapping it up. If you did want to find us in any of our social media spaces or places, it's all in the About section. Thank you for enjoying a very long-winded and very.
They won't be this long. We just say it's the first.
It's the first episode. Yeah, every time it's the first episode, it's always the longest episode. That's true for every show I've ever done. It's always the first.
Because you have to establish it.
and I just enjoy talking to you. So that's what
Oh my god, you like me, you really like me.
I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I can't. Destroy them all. No. Wait, that's from Billy. Is that from
Carol
Billy?
Channing.
It's Carol Channing. No,
Carol Channing.
Bleeker likes when I put on my Carol Channing voice.
It's so good. I love it.
Bob the drag queen did me for, I think it was something called Snatch Game. And I've done Hollywood Square. Have you heard of Hollywood Square? I've done Hollywood Square.
Even Lily's like, when are you coming? If you don't
it's
hurry up
so
before the show's
good.
over with, and I'm like, I know, but you know me, I can't help myself. I'm the ultimate.
That's why we love you.
The ultimate goof.
Executive dysfunction is a real thing. So
Yeah. Therapy.
all right,
Okay.
guys.
Goodbye.
It was fun. Thank
Get
you for
out.
listening. Leave our house. Get
Get
get out of our house. Get out of our house.
Okay, sorry. No, yeah, go ahead, get on out of here, but make sure you subscribe, get in the comment section, talk about your favorite looks this week. I'll see you tomorrow, 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time for All Stars 11. Thank you again, Bleeker, and have a good one, everybody. We're wrapping this up. Good night. Good night. So long. Auf Wiedersehen.
Listen.
Yeah.